is very largely the same as what it has been already. The way that we ran the schedule last week. I am going to be in Stoke-on-Trent on the Sunday evening and the Monday, because that's when I booked the flat viewing for. With the case of streaming, that means no stream on Sunday night or Monday, and then stream start again as of Tuesday evening. I love your live tweet, Q. Always makes me giggle. I don't press that. Like, the problem is that, like, that button, like, it's a bit of a farce to set up because you have to register, like, every time, like, because I reset my PC not too long ago to deal with a bug. I can't remember. There was an issue. I genuinely can't remember why I reset my PC, but I nuked it from Orbit, hard reset, reinstalled Windows. Fantastic. So have you heard about one of Eminem's new songs, Q? Look, listen to the voice, look at the game I'm playing. Who's Eminem? You know, like, as apart from a beautiful sort of waxy coated chocolate treat.
Oh,
like, that's
yeah.
Mr. J. Frank the Tank, thank you very much for 2 months. God bless you, Q. Have a great weekend. You too, sir. Thank you very much. So yeah, I think we should jump in, and yeah, we're gonna go sink some British ships if we can, if the game doesn't shit its pants or if it's had an update, which neither of these things I have checked, to be fair. Could well that the game's been updated and we've lost our save as we had last time. So let's play U-Boat and go from there. I thought it was because of U-Boat melting your PC. No, I don't think it was. I can't remember. Inexplicably though, that's fixed. I have no idea. I think they actually patched the game as well, which is pretty good. Don't tell me you don't know who Eminem is. Me, as a heavy metal fan, knows and likes his songs. I do know who Eminem is. It's not in the news. Taking the piss out of Ariana, sorry, words, Grande concert. I don't listen to him either. Fair enough. It's in the news, I see. It is in the news, I should say. Right, here we go. Look at this. The future is now, ladies and gentlemen. I press this button here, and I press that button, and then, if all being well, look at that. The future is now, my friends. Right. Let's see how we go. Ooh. New music. Ooh. There we go. So U984, date 20th of April 1944. Miss Jane, Patrol Sector BE. Captain Gina. Yes, Squidward. Future. Lovely. Right. I guess we load into the save. That is a very encouraging... we're in the void. We have sailed between the planes, between dimensions. Fantastic. What is this world coming to? It's true. I keep waiting to restart this game because I only get to play once or twice a week and always get sad when I have to start over. I know, J. Frank. It is the curse of a U-Boat. There's nothing we can do. Explosions of depth charges make your ship undetectable on sonar for a time. That's good. So the very thing that they use to blow you up helps hide you. If they don't hit you, of course. Spike Tor says, good day out Long Live Quebec. Guess who got stuck paying papers, please, all through the night thanks to you or because of you? Oh, I appreciate that. I do really enjoy Papers, Please. I'm not, like, apart from the occasional fuck-up, I'm reasonably good at Papers, Please, which is what I quite like. Okay, so let's have a look here. First things first, it is pitch fucking black. That's the first thing. I can't even remember whether we were trying to detect anybody. Let's do it like this. So the ship is currently running at red light running. We've not long been dived, or we're running off the snorkel for the moment. Let's change over our officers. So let's introduce everybody. We've got Miss Jaina, our skipper here, who's currently just chilling out in her bunk here. We've got Cauldron, our 2IC, second in command of the U-boat, currently on the navigation table. We've got Herto, our radio operator, currently making use of the radio station while we've got the snorkel up, which allows us to receive communications while submerged. And then Bezdog in the engine room, the one-eyed captain himself. He was looking over a piston head one day and it flew up and it took his eye out. Or at least that's what he tells people. In reality, he fell asleep while having a steak and his eye fell on the fork. That's the story of Bezdog. And then lastly, I believe it's Shadow Killer himself. This is the policeman. He is currently our mechanic, just walking around warming up torpedoes. To be honest, we're going to get him off duty, or rather we're going to get Bezdog off duty, reducing him down to sleep, and, reducing him into his bunk, I should say. And then Shadow is going to take over on the diesel room for the time being. What I'm going to do, just tab out very briefly and turn off the nightlight for my PC so I can see a bit better. There we go. Herto is fucking knackered, so we're going to get him to go and get some rest as well. Captain's in pretty good shape. We're going to leave her in there, and Cauldron's going to take over on that position. So what we're going to do is we are going to get Cauldron here to... Well, there's probably not much point in trying to use the hydrophone in this kind of weather. We'll probably just stay running at this depth in whatever direction we choose for the meantime. Although, to be honest, it might be worth even coming up to the surface and just seeing what's about. My vague memory is that we've just evaded some Sunderlands. My vague memory of it. There was some depth charges, so I probably don't want to surface just yet. At least we're not getting too much grief from the snorkel. A little bit of water getting in, but nothing that the mechanics can't handle. As long as we stay mostly submerged, enemy radar shouldn't pick us up too easily. They can detect the snorkel, but it's harder to detect the snorkel than it is an entire fucking submarine. Could just be a piece of debris, a crate, could be anything. Fantastic, good to see you there. Fink says, on a side note, is there a train sim on the cards in the near future? Perhaps a late night chill stream? Just possibly, Finks, if there's appetite for Train Sim World, I can certainly look into it. Okay, so in terms of what's going on then, Discipline is holding on board the ship, which is great. They've also nerfed the amount of money that you can get. We got a huge amount of like money based on sinking loads of ships. We sank like most of a convoy. As you can see at the moment, if I select Bezdog and go forward here, we currently have no torpedoes. So all we're going to do is complete our patrol sector, if we can. And then primarily we're going to be using the deck gun to knock things out, if we can knock things out at all, or indeed surfacing and spraying them with the machine guns. We sunk as many ships as we could using what we had, so it was, you know, not bad at all. Utter noob at submarines. Are all periscopes the same length? As in, periscope depth is always the same depth. So, you've got two periscopes on a submarine spiked. You've got the observation periscope and the attack periscope. The observation periscope is this one. And it has a slightly larger top. Okay, so if you imagine it, it kind of tapers up like a hot air balloon. It has that kind of shape, almost like a big ball on the end. And that is a wider lens that allows in more light for better viewing. The attack periscope is the one that's situated up here. So that's the observation periscope. You can see the little ball on the top that I'm talking about. It has a wider lens to let more light in and allow for better visibility. But with having a larger lens, it also makes it easier to spot. It's a slightly wider periscope. So in the event that you want to attack someone, the attack periscope is situated just in this little yoke here that extends out. And it is a slightly smaller sort of optic on top, with slightly less magnification that allows less light in, but is designed to run in combat conditions to allow better, it's basically less detectable, or it's less easy to detect things. It's also got various like ranging phenomena in. I forget. I think it's called a statometer, which allows you to detect range and stuff. I don't know whether it's emulated in the game exactly, but it might well be. Oh, contrail spotted. Okay, we've got ourselves a plane. There we go, you see. Got to be mindful. We're going to keep running on the snorkel. I doubt their radar is going to be able to detect us. I hope not. We'll see. Doesn't look like he's making a beeline for me. My radar cross signature is quite small, 51 centimeters. So that's not bad at all. Should be okay. They'll see the smoke. It's very, very difficult to see the smoke. The sea state's reasonably rough, and he's very far away. I think I'll be alright. If he was flying right overhead, it might have been a bit worse, but I reckon I could keep running at the at snorkel depth here without too much consequence. Fantastic. That made it clearer. No worries, matey. So yeah, in the case of periscope depth, the attack periscope can reach slightly higher than the observation periscope. So in terms of depth, periscope depth is about 8 meters, but if you want to get good observation depth, you probably want to run at about 7. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to talk about, really. Not too much. That's just any other questions about submarines there, Spiked? I can hopefully answer any questions. I've been playing this game for a reasonable amount of time, and I'm a bit of a Cold Waters fan as well, although I haven't played that in a while. The sad thing about Cold Waters is that it's like... it's very repetitive in the same way that, you know, it's just, you know, drive, sink, drive, sink, drive, sink. But the problem is that, like, the game can sometimes just thrust you into a situation where there's nothing you can do. And, like, it's frustrating when, like, no amount of skill can really get you out of it. For example, if a game, like, I seem to recall the last time we played Cold Waters, I think I was in, like, a Los Angeles or a Sturgeon class, and the game placed me within, like, 2 killer yards of a Eudaloy. I immediately started getting hit by the RBU 6000, immediately had a volley of torpedoes dumped upon me, and I was in the Barents Bloody Sea. It's like a bathtub. Like, you could have stood the submarine up from end to end and have it poke out the water. It was completely and utterly unfair. Not that war's fair, but I mean, like, it was just a bit of a narc, to be honest. Because that happened, like, twice in a row. We lost the Los Angeles class, then I took a Sturgeon out, and exactly the same thing happened again. Does the game model injuries sustained if the snorkel goes underwater, like popped eardrums? Nothing like that, Dowley, sadly. Maybe in the future, or maybe with mods and stuff, because there is a modding platform for this game, albeit a little bit underused. But there is mods for this game, so maybe one day that'll be added. There we go, open sea. What we're trying to do is we're trying to rack up some sort of patrol. We're trying to just rack up some stuff in our patrol sector here. A lot of ships navigate around this corridor, which is what we're here to take advantage of if we can. It's very, very late at night here. We're going to continue running on the snorkel just because there's no... we can run off the snorkel indefinitely, so there's no point really in surfacing the boat and exposing ourselves to hostile radar in a major way unless there's an emergency. We might as well just stay at snorkel depth. Running at a head... yep, a head standard, that is, 10 knots. What's the weather like? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Sea state is quite rough. Okay, or quite quiet, I should say. Herto, are you going to be able to use the hydrophone from this depth? Bring us down to a head 1/3. Slow the engine down to reduce the noise. Herto, come onto the listening room. Take an auxiliary crew member with you. Let's have a listen. See what's around. So, can you use the hydrophone at this depth? You certainly can. So let's have a listen. So we're now running a head 1/3. Very, very slow movement on the engines there to reduce the amount of background noise. Fantastic. Dowley says there... oh, sorry, I've already answered that question. Not a problem there. Good stuff. He's reading chat too often. Ah, that's it. You're back at it again with the sex voice from Birmingham. I'd hope... yeah, it's on my CV. Right then, let's have a listen. New contact. Propeller noise is going down that way. Can't hear anything else. That is outside of my patrol sector, so not much to be gained from doing that. So I'll come 73 kilometers down this way. That looks like a U-boat going to intercept. Ooh, propeller noise. No, I don't think I'll make that guy. Him I could make. Okay. Let's go to a head flank. Let's get some officers changed over. So, Cauldron, let's get you... let's do it like this. So, Herto, go and sleep. Jaina, let's get you... Or, sorry, let's get Herto... Or Cauldron, I should say. Cauldron, let's get you to the hydrophone. Get you listening. Jaina, get on the navigation table. I want to try and catch these guys if I can. Whereabouts are they? Slow us down to a head 1/3. Let's have a listen. There they are. Here we go. Small group, propellers. 4 to 9. I don't really have any torpedoes, apart from the torpedoes in the stern. So I might need to work on that. Right, we're going to stay at combat lighting, because we're going to be getting into combat very soon. Oh, down there. Okay. Head flank. Okay. When I know I've got visual, I'll take down the snorkel. But for now, I'm going to run at a head flank in an attempt to intercept. Erto, can you, for me, just quickly get up and check the radio room, see if we've got any transmissions? I doubt that we will, but I want to make sure. Nothing. Radio in the contrail. Good job. And then get yourself back to sleep. We might need you in a moment, so make yourself available. Okay. See if we can give chase. So it's currently 8 o'clock in the evening. We're at combat light running. Supposedly this group is anywhere within this circle. There we go, we've got them. Small convoy. Right then. Bring us down to a head standard for me, please, manoeuvring. Jaina, lower the snorkel for me, please. Switch to electric engines. Fantastic. So far, so good. Let's begin the hunt. Okay. We want to come up this way as best we can here. We want to be moving faster than the convoy, so let's move ahead full on the electrics. Let's change people over. Shadow, release your guy from here. Bezdog, let's get you on there. Go and get yourself some sleep, get on the electrics and give yourself 2 people. Bezdog's slightly more efficient at it, so we should be better off here. Now we need to give chase. The convoy spotted. So far, so good. Again, the observation periscope is easier to detect. But we should be alright. They're currently running at 6 knots. Probably not fast enough. Let's run at a head full. Probably get us up to 7 or 8 knots, that. There we go. Keep giving chase. Okay. Erto? Let's get you a coffee. And then get you on station. Cauldron, come and sleep. Erto, take over on the hydrophone. Take an additional sailor with you. Air is beginning to drop. Okay. Captain, change us over to blue light running. Going to reduce the amount of air that we are using. So yeah, silent running, 15 knots. Oh sorry, 15% lower usage. More propeller noises, 2 to 4 coming up there. The problem here is that they have warship escorts. And I have no torpedoes really. In terms of torpedo count, Shadow, I have a single T2 torpedo in the tube, detection, freighter. I've got freighters here. Okay. I could try and dance with the destroyer, try and engage it with the deck gun. But the problem is whether the other ships have deck guns as well. I may just take the opportunity to fire 1 torpedo and then skedaddle. Let's run it a head flank, because I've got some maneuvers to make. Going to really drain the batteries, but we should be okay. Got 6 hours of speed. Shadow, there's probably no need to do that yet. Just get yourself some sleep. And manage the depth planes in a moment, but that's as good as it's going to get, I reckon. So far, so good. Good patrol. They are fired backwards, yep. Okay, so Spike says there, okay, curious question too. Aft torpedoes aren't fired like backwards out of the sub, right? There must be some kind of forward-facing torpedoes along the side. No, they are fired backwards. So this is like what's called a chaser torpedo or something of a similar nature. This essentially is expelled out of the rear in the case that you are being chased down by a destroyer. It's only designed really to be used in emergencies, but hell, it's an extra weapon to potentially be used in offense, so it works fine. And exactly how Dowley described it as well. It's a very good way of describing it too. They're not fired backwards, they're fired out of the back. Well, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Okay. We can get 10 knots like that. Reasonably large convoy. Corvette. Unknown class. Batteries are holding. Right. Cauldron. attack periscope for me, please. Let's start servicing this target. Nice one. If I remember correctly, the torpedo has a set path to follow after exiting the tube, and then it would hit the target passing that path. Ah, right. Good to see you again, Shadow, as well. Right, then. So you start working... Oh, it's an American freighter. We found some American freight. Very, very high target solution already. There we go. New propeller contact. 2 to 4. Very little I can do as well. The 2 escorting corvettes. I'm in a little bit of a jam. Because they could really hurt us. If I get hit by a deck gun, I'm in a bad way. Looks like one of them is a flower, which is a problem. So there's Isles and flower corvettes. If I get hit by a flower, their sonar's really going to give me a hard time. Okay, speed up time. But it's a T2, so I want to remain relatively close. And steer away. Okay, here we go. Like this. So, helmsman, bring us up north. Aldrin's got 100% sonar solution. You can see the ships that we're stalking are right there. But we're like in low light, just a set of periscopes against the backdrop. Okay, Shadow, we probably should get you down here to warm this up. Quickly, warm up that torpedo, slow us down to a head 2/3, give him some time to make the heat. There you go, son. Get down there, warm up the oil, make it less chance of being a dud. Nice one. Thanks for the explanations. Sorry if my questions seem really simple. No, don't worry about it. Submarines are very complex things, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can forgive you for not knowing about them. It's a very niche subject. New contacts, propeller noises. Now turning to the stern here. You want to try and get a full broadside if you can. Sadly, I can't get anybody to help him speed up the heating process, as it's just a one-man job. There he is. He's down there with your man. Looks like someone's slacking on the job there. Captain, get off navigation and give him a hard time. Looks like Peter decided to take a nap while on duty. Give him toilet cleaning duty. Go on, Jaina. Hit him with the beating stick. A Kriegsmarine should be ashamed. Instead of free time, you'll be cleaning toilets. The ideal place for people like you. Now get back to work. That's what she says to me. There we go. Keep warming up. Torpedo here. The perfect shot will be coming in very, very shortly, so I need that torpedo warmed up yesterday, please, Shadow. Get it sorted for me. So many people down here. Let's reduce the amount of people in the engine room for the moment. There we go, just to make life a bit easier. There's Bezdog. Walter Koss. Very nice. Oil warming is going well. This is going to be hot. It's going to be fresh out the tube. Astros said, that reminds me, has the fella who was in the submarine ever returned to your streams? He has on a couple of occasions. Really only when I play Cold Waters, though. But yeah, he's been around a couple of times. Got a killer that says, how are you doing? I'm happy you enjoyed This Is the Police so much. It's very good. I do like it. Here we go. So, Cauldron. Ready on NA1 tanker. Tube 5 is preheating. Close the tube. Flood tube 5. Okay. Firing point procedures. Distance to target, 1 kilometer. Bearing to target, 74.7 degrees. Target is going 5 knots. Ship ready, tube ready. Shoot tube 5. And away it goes. The torpedo's going out. So this is a very, very warm torpedo of a Type 2 nature. Well, it's an electric, I should say. Right, okay. They're so difficult to see.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
I literally can't even see it. But I know it's going for this guy. Can't even see it. I can't even pretend to see it. Oh, is that it? No? 40 seconds to oh. Any second? It's going to hit here. There it is. It's a hit. Fire on board. Serious damage. So the convoy will be alerted. Okay. Cauldron, down periscope for me, please. Let's hightail it out of there. Ship is going down. Phenomenal hit. We're not going to stick around to try and sink any of the others. Excellent stuff. Vessel is sinking. And there it has gone. A couple of empty containers. Perfect shot. Lovely. And we are now moving away. They're fantastic. Exactly as your man said. So that's perfect. Right then. Keep us moving away. Take people back in. In fact, Bezdog, go and get some sleep. Let's get Shadow to take over here. Get full speed going. Get those screws turning again, lads. Okay, Herto, go and get some sleep for us, please. Jaina, you're resting. Cauldron, get on navigation for the moment. We've just got to keep going at full crank to get away. Herto, quickly get on the radio room for me, please. Radio in our kill. All ahead flank. Out of range. Get it radioed in. 3,150 credits. A fine sum. Awesome stuff. Get that radioed in. Then Herto, go and get some sleep yourself. Get all non-essential crew members off duty there, which is perfect. 44 minutes to make our escape. Poor Flower Class doesn't even know what to do. The Isles is starting to swing around, but there's nothing they can do against this. They are well and truly done. Right then, we'll make our escape out up north, complete the rest of the patrol, and then Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, I think. Let's take us down to full periscope at 8 meters. Or 8 meters, sorry, to stop us from broaching. Should be fine. How are the engines doing? Running at ahead 10 knots, which is pretty good for the electrics. That's flat out. But we're beating a hasty retreat, so I think that's fair. Nice one. Okay. Russian Doge there says, "Hey Q, have you heard about Wolfpack? If yes, are you planning to play it?" The only thing with Wolfpack, right, is that I am completely incapable of any kind of maths. Like, like you have to do manual TDC, which is torpedo data calculations. So you have to find the angle of the bow, angle to target, speed of target, click, 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 click. All of these different measurements you have to take, and I always get them wrong. So I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn at 6 feet if I wanted. Plus, I prefer the single-player narrative. Playing co-op is great, and I think if they modelled a full interior of the submarine, which they may well have done, but I think it's just, as far as I know, the only two areas of the submarine that are modelled are this area and, like, this area. Like, there isn't any more modelled than that. So, like, if you imagine there's, like, a door here, so you get the hydrophone and the listening room, and then the main compartments for co-op, and obviously the conning tower. But apart from that, it feels very restrictive, which is a bit of a shame. I know it's a very small studio, so you can be forgiven for them not modelling a whole submarine. I think it's literally 2 guys. But, I mean, I'd play it at some point in the future, probably with Digby or something like that. It's definitely a co-op game for us. I can't believe we just owned that ship. That is phenomenal. Really good. Okay, all we have to do now then is just complete our patrol, essentially. There's nothing else really for it. Let's keep moving north. Air is starting to suffer, but I want to make sure I'm well out of hydrophone range before I... There we go. I want to make sure I'm pretty close to the edge of the AO. Okay. We're pretty far out of range there now. Okay, Cauldron, if you can for me, please raise the snorkel. We're going to stay submerged, but we are going to raise the snorkel here in an attempt to get some oxygen and run the diesels. Make our depth 7 meters, please. There we go. We should be running the snorkel very, very shortly. That should get fresh air in. There we go. Air is starting to creep on in. Let's start running us to red light running for us, please, as we come into the night shift. Fantastic. Awesome stuff. So air is starting to circulate now that we have a vent to the outside, venting all of our CO2, taking in some salty sea air, which is very nice. Awesome stuff. Right then. Excellent. So red light running, combat conditions, we are leaving the AO. Batteries are charging, diesel engines are getting their fuel consumed, but we've got plenty of it, so it's not too much of an issue. This is our U-boat's first patrol, so very happy with the outcome so far. Just got to get beyond that red line, and then we're sorted.
Keep the change, you filthy
Oh, Shadow Killer!
Since the Gapedo uses gaydar to detect man, it will always hit the target. Except there are only women on board. Then the gaydar can't find anything.
Oh, yes, gaydar. I forgot about that. Gaydar, yes. Helps, yeah. So, sorry, to answer the question of... well, thank you also to Shadow Killer, I should say. That's very, very kind of you. Yes, gaydar. I forgot about that. And to answer the question of Shooty McRunfast, Dowley's already on it. But red light running helps with visibility at night time in particular. Also helps, you know, run the ship in combat conditions as sort of a warning light. Basically, when you're... have you ever, like, I don't know, like, been in the landing at night and, you know, turn the light off and it's pitch black, like your eyes haven't had time to adjust yet? The same principle is on this submarine. So basically, if you have really bright lights, if you run at white light running whilst, you know, at night, your eyes switching between the very dark exterior of looking through the periscope and then the very bright interior, it takes time for your eyes to acclimatise. If you run at red light running, it's less bright, it's more dim, and it means that your eyes are able to acclimatise to the darker exterior of the U-boat a bit more easily, and it allows you to kind of be a bit better with target acquisition, essentially. Looks spoopy, that's it. Q removed the gimmicky chat. Yes, I did. Yeah, I finally got rid of it. Because it is just nonsense. It's pure nonsense. But, I mean, some people like it. I personally don't. It's just ridiculous. How are U-boats? How are U-boat is good. U-boat's great, thank you. Sorkonin, thank you very much. Yeah, it's going well so far. We sunk another ship with our final remaining stern torpedo. We are now at the mercy of any ships that decide to come after us. Fantastic. We're in very, very, very thick fog, which is going to help with regards to just chilling. Like, literally, all I've got to do is just keep my nose clean, complete the patrol inside the sector, and then we are good to go home. Absolutely chill. Head 2/3. Save on fuel, might as well. Control sector is about to complete. Let's take this opportunity to change over the officers here. Shadow, go and get yourself some sleep, son. Bezdog, take over in the diesel room. Take 2 people with you. Don't need Jaina on the periscope, so let's get you some sleep. Herto, you can probably jump on the radio, just in case we've got any commands from headquarters. Let's have a listen. So, early, well, 10 o'clock in the morning, late morning. Sea state is rough. Nothing to report. Just Radio Gibraltar. Why not, eh? We're coming to the end of the patrol. Let's celebrate. Reduce the extra crew member or make him leave. There we go. Not too bad. And patrol complete. Let's set a course back for La Rochelle Harbour in the Bay of Biscay. There we go. Patrol is going to be completed. Patrol completed. Let's get an extra radio man on there and radio in the success of our patrol. Sea state is fucking shocking. But what can you do? We're on our way home. Fantastic. Fatigue is starting to set in as well. So it's a good time to get shit sorted. Sea state's very rough. Let's get a head standard on there just to power through the wash. Nice one. I can imagine your fucking dinner going everywhere. Nice one. Speaking of red light running, the reason pirates use eye patches was so they could swap the eye patch to see better in the dark. Is that right? Go below, swap the eye patch, and see better in the dark. Oh, I see. I didn't actually know that, Drifter. That's pretty cool. The rough sea will help us stay undetected. That it will. Very nice. Still out of range to radio in the completion of our patrol, so we'll just get you to continue playing music as we make our return journey. And there we go. Patrol completed. Send report. Report has been filed. We are now RTB to the Bay of Biscay and home. Lovely stuff. Not bad at all. Fantastic. You can't go to an enemy ship light blind and get yourself killed. Yeah, true. Right then. So far so good. No Sunderlands that I can see overhead. Very fruitful patrol. We've had 11 days at sea. Yeah, got it. You just get a bit stir crazy. Warp speed engaged. That we are. Fantastic. Considering how sort of obsolete U-boats are by this point in the war, it's fantastic. Right then, we're going to be in very shallow water here, so let's bring us up to the surface. There we go. Water here is only 14 meters. It's going to get all the shallower as well, so let's bring us up. Fantastic. Up we come. Oh, you just got to get your man to go and spin the ballast tanks. There we go, Shadow. But also probably run the pumps a little bit. Get some of the water out of the bilge. Low air reserves. Shadow down to the stern for me. Want to get you to just run that for us there. Bezdog, come and get some sleep. Not much need for you to be on. Herto, turn off the radio for now because you need some rest. La Rochelle. Fantastic. Up we come to the surface, if it doesn't crash. Get in there. Lovely. Welcome to La Rochelle. No need to run off the snorkel now for us, please. So, Skipper, if you can just kill that for us, that would be great. We can see the lighthouse. Very nice. Awesome stuff. There we go. Excellent. Right then. So yeah, we'll run into harbour. Collect our duties for the day's work. And then we should be good to go. Captain's up on deck. Probably bring us out this way so that we can hook around. Where's the mouth of the harbour? There she blows. It's down to a head 2/3. We've got one other U-boat at harbour. Head 1/3 for me. Lovely. Here we are as we pull on in. And see everybody as we make our approach here. There we go. 2 Type 7s ready to go. Need to line up that deck gun if we can. Just coming into the mouth of the harbour here. Excellent. Das Butte music mod for this. Sadly, most of Das Butte's music is like copyright covered, which means I cannot, with my lonely self, get permission to play it. Sadly. Here we go. Pull ourselves in any second here. One of the better parking jobs I've done. There we go, and we lock into the harbour. So 4 Type 7Cs are currently at harbour here in the various dockyards that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is very much a U-boat base of operations at the moment. Okay, skipper, if I can, leave position for me. Let's get you down onto the main deck here. Climb down ladder. Organising a vacation for the crew is going to be quite important. I want to just get the deck gun back lined up. Fantastic. Manual mode. Swing it around. So we used quite a lot of our armour piercing reserves, so we're going to need to stock up on the deck gun ammunition in particular. Leave position there for me. Right then, let's head ashore and go and speak to the various people. How's things, Quebec? The stuff's going very well, thank you. Got some lovely food cooking right now. What's cooking, Donna? Do let us know. Okay. Let's go and hand in our reward to the Admiralty here. Lovely. Very nice. How are we doing there, matey? Let's have a word.
Beim BDU wird viel über Ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet. Gute Arbeit.
Very nice. There we go. Cauldron, the 2IC receives a new decoration. Iron Cross decoration was established in in 1813 by King Frederick Wilhelm III of Prussia. It is a long tradition in the German military. It's award for single act of bravery in battle. The black core it's made from is solid iron, and the frame is an alloy called German silver. Oh, the Iron Cross, second class. Well done. The Iron Cross first class as well. Cauldron receives 2 versions of the Iron Cross. Iron Cross in gold. There we go. Nice one. Determined torpedo course. Fantastic. Excellent. Captain gets the Iron Cross second class, Iron Cross first class, and German Cross in gold. German Cross is a newly established decoration awarded for repeated acts of bravery in combat. It's ranked higher than the Iron Cross and paves the way for reputable Knight's Cross decoration. Crews commonly call this decoration the fried egg due to the shape it has. And he's well on the way to the Knight's Cross as well. Oh, well done, both of you. Fantastic. Mission summary. So all of these ships that we sunk, they were very happy with our results there. Excellent. So, award, 20,000 credits, 33 influence. We sunk 51,000 tons of merchant shipping. 51,000 tons. We travelled 4,200 kilometres. We killed all of those ships. We found the ship Celyssa and sank it, as well as completing our objective of sinking 4,000 tons of tonnage. Phenomenal. Mission summary was very good. Right then, so let's say goodbye to the skipper for now, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to coincide the arming of the submarine with I'm going to coincide the arming of the submarine with replenishment of our stores. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head inside and we're going to get shit sorted. You don't look, lads. Look. Is there a Nicky lady? Is there like a very cladly dressed madam walking across the dock? Maybe. Are we still talking about the eye patch? Are we still on the eye patch? Can't let it go. A Swedish ship, yes. There was a Swedish ship, Figatus, that was transporting war materials for Britain, secretly or covertly, so we had to take it down, sadly. Welcome to the warehouse. Let's talk to your man.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy?
Right then, in terms of replenishment, I've got a lot of shit I need to get, friends, so do bear with us. So in terms of food, let's grab that, and then let's top up on bread as well. I'll need to see what other food I can get for the main store, but that should hopefully be alright for now. Okay. So in terms of ammunition then, our flak gun, we used a shitload of HE rounds, so let's purchase Oh god, that's expensive. Well, we need them, so let's buy that. We also used a shitload of armor piercing and HE, but sadly we don't have the ability to unlock more HE at the moment. So we're just going to load up the deck gun with what I have. Fuel, I need to buy for 42, not too expensive. Torpedoes is where the killer cost is going to come from. So let's buy a T2 for the stern, and then let's get 4 T1s. Transfer, all T2s, T1 and T1 again. Okay, and then we're going to get the crew to load those up before we make our initial. There we go. We're going to have to wait a couple of days for this before we go on vacation, because I need Bezdog and... Oh, there we go. They've loaded them up, in fact, which is an excellent news. That's all loaded up in the stern there. Okay, you just rest for the moment. Captain, go back into the warehouse, and then we'll load up the rest of the torpedo stores and then go on vacation. Okay. So in terms of food, that should have refreshed now, so we've got some more bread that we can buy. We should probably get more potatoes and stuff like that, shouldn't we? So let's see. I can't load food straight into the galley, sadly. The storage room. Yeah, I can't put food straight into the galley, which is a bit of a bother. Okay, well, let's grab the largest stacks of what we can. So let's grab some sausages. And then let's grab... We should probably get some fruit and veg on board, shouldn't we? So let's get some veg. And then let's get some of that as well. Exotic fruits. That's going to take up most of our inventory, but we do need food, so what can you do? Okay. Fantastic. And then the rest of the torpedo stores are going to be as follows. So we need another T2 in the stern, so load that up. And then we're going to take 1, 2, 3, and then 4 more T1s. And then we're just going to have to load up the majority with T2s here. So we're going to take 4 T2s as well. Electric torpedoes. Less reliable, less quick. But ultimately they'll still sink a ship if you land it in the right spot, as demonstrated prior to this. Coffee we need to top up on, so we'll grab more coffee on board, a couple of them. We've got 2 respirators, German helmet. We could take some small arms on. Why do I take small arms? Like, I have no idea what they do. I have had no situation where I've needed small arms. Like, literally none. So I have no idea what good they are. Literally no clue. Right, we're going to take on just another 20 rounds of piercing ammunition there. Boarding actions? But I've never had a boarding event, so... I mean, I can afford to take some on. Coffee more important than torpedoes, that's true. Right. Ugh, stretch. Okay. Don't need small arms. Small arms may be useful for officers going on dangerous missions outside. Combat hell. Okay, I mean, I'll grab 2 small arms for 10,000. Why not? Just in case we need them. There aren't any. We could get a diving suit as well. Let's get a diving suit on board, and then that should be enough there. So we've still got 44,000 equipment waiting to come on, which is fine. Fuel torpedoes. That's excellent. Right. Goodbye. The ship is going to be out of commission for 4 days while various supplies are loaded. So let's go to the... Let's load those on. I do have a plan. We'll load those on. We'll get whatever other food we can. Load that up in the galley. So let's have a look here. So in terms of food in the galley here, we've got potatoes and fish. So let's drop in everything else that we can. Show me what you've got, food-wise. So let's get some more veg on board. You've got fish. We need to probably get some fish in there. Sausages, yes please. Bread, don't have anything else really, do we? Oh, we've got the tins of bread, so let's put that in there. No preserved pork that I can see. What I'm going to do then, let's say goodbye to him. Let's get Shadow here to come into the storeroom. Let's move the fruit over to the galley. Just get that done for me now, if that's alright. There we go, fruit's in the galley, that frees up a spot. Let's also move, we might as well move some of the other stuff. Let's move the preserved pork into the galley as well. 63 pieces of it, but that should be good enough. we might as well start using it.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kalot?
Show me what you've got. We just want to make sure we've got loads of food, like just plenty of it. So let's grab the fish, and then let's also grab, we could grab some potatoes. Let's grab potatoes as well, and then we'll fill up with the rest of our stores if we can. Fantastic. 13 hours to replenish. Back on there. Show me what you've got. Has the food refreshed? No, it has not. That's fine, though, because I can still take more. It's all about just taking as much in terms of storage as I can, because there's never much food. You've got to be careful with how much you're taking. So take all of that. The preserved pork would be great. Let's pull the preserved pork back out for now, and then let's load it up with potatoes, and let's put sausages in as well. Oh, easy there, son. Need you to get in there and load up some sausages. Fucking get over here. Right, don't warm up the torpedo. Galley, sausages. There you go. Load up the galley with sausages. Warehouse, show me what you've got. Food-wise, still got that. Let's grab this then, and this then. And then that should be good enough to go, hopefully. Okay. Yeah. That's a good amount of food. Q has a voice smoother than whipped cream, 43% memes. 43% memes, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very high meme to voice ratio. Okay, with that said and done then, we shall wait 9 hours. And it's all about just getting what food I can. Food has replenished again, perfect. More bread we can take on board. That is now maxed out with bread. Take that. Preserved pork I can take on board. Sausages would have been great. I can take potatoes and stuff. Okay. Fish would be important too. We've also got loads of spare HE rounds. I didn't even see these. It's a good thing we've got them, because we get through them at a rate of knots. Okay, so I can't take any more bread on board, so let's see what we can put in terms of the galley. Let's get your boy here, Cauldron. Let's just get Cauldron down here. Let's see then. So in terms of food to put in the galley, there's nothing else that we can really load up on. We could, let's see, put that there, put that there. That should be alright. I want to take on more equipment if I can, or more stock, but sadly I don't think I'm going to be able to. We do have a lot of spare food now, like a lot of spare food, like this will last us for a long time. I think we should roll with this for now. It'd be good to grab the rest of the fish, but sadly you can't buy food and put it straight in the galley, which is really frustrating, but again, beggars can't be choosers. I don't get it. Right then. Q, in case you missed it before, save. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Let's throw a save game out. Accept. Nice one. Lovely. So that should be enough food to last us for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the ship, or rather I'm going to wait the 10 hours, see if there's any more food that I can grab, and then send the guys on holiday. So let's see. Just bread, stocks, yeah, everything else. That's totally fine. Sadly, I don't have any spare storage space to keep loading stuff in. So what can you do? So let us go and organise a holiday for the crew here. Jaina, let's go on this place here. Let's see, vacation. Now, I have a lot of money, so I can afford a decent vacation here. So, discipline penalties will be reset. We could just go to La Rochelle, which is just here. But we want to get some bonus stuff. So we can go to a French campsite, which gives us +5 discipline for 10 days, which is pretty good. We can go to a Bavarian village, which means crew's energy is depleted 50% slower for 10 days. Having time to think, your crew gains 25% more experience from the last patrol. I think that would be very nice. There's no point in increasing research. So I think we're going to go to the French chateau here. So we're going to get the penalties reset, 5 discipline for extra days, for extra 10 days I should say, and then having time to think, your crew gains 25% experience from the last patrol. We are now on holiday, 2 weeks. Not much war left, to be fair, but we do need the time off in order to reset the crew's like needs and stuff. Fantastic. Right then, so everybody's gained some XP. I don't believe anyone's leveled up from that. We've got all of these decorations, which is great. Yep. I think we... oh, no. Level 2, we can choose something. Okay, here we go. So I think the captain's leveled up to level 2. So we're in choices here. Skill points remaining 1. Focus. The officer traces enemy ships by using your own periscopes 25% faster. The periscope is additionally stabilised in manual mode. Let's get that one then. Let's see who else has got levels up. Let's see if your man here skills. He does have the skill available. So the officer shoots more accurately from the cannon and guns. In manual mode, the recoil stabilisation increases. Gunner, because he's our deck gun. Erto, did you level up at all? Skills? No, you did not. You're extremely close to leveling up, but you're not quite there, which is fair enough. Okay then, so with everybody all ready to go here, let's get you to sleep. You're in the engine room for the moment. Herto, I don't need you doing that for the minute. Captain, you should be alright. Let's just check if there's any final bits of food that we can bring aboard here, just so that we have a decent stock. Get a little bit more preserved pork. Canned bread is maxed out. Let's put that there. Grab the fish. And then that is a decent stock of food to last us however long that we're going to be out on patrol. We're going to be out for a while, so it's really no issue at all. Okay, so let us rock and or roll. Captain, let's go and talk to the Admiralty. We'll wait for 6 hours and then we'll talk to the Admiralty and we'll set off straight away. So late evening. What are the orders from the Admiralty? New run, long run? This is our second patrol on this one. Okay, so Sector BE, I think the same area that we were in last time. We can either do espionage of the Cardiff docks, which will get us an extra leader, or we can go and patrol Sector AM, which will also get us an extra leader. I think we should patrol Sector AM, just because espionage is going to be difficult. I don't want to get that close to the harbour this late in the war. So we're going to go for a hard mission. Your orders are to patrol, or to travel to the North Atlantic, and travel 2,500 kilometers, yeah, to complete the patrol. Essentially, we get a lot of money. It's a decent level. We're going to go with this one. AM is full of Sunderlands. Be prepared. Okay, let's do it. We'll give it a try. Right then, so with that all said and done, Bezdog, let's warm up the engines for us, please. Run us to ahead 1/3, sink 10,000 tons if I can. Head 1/3. Off we go. Fantastic. Very nice. So let's chart our course as we leave the harbour here. So everybody's doing a cracking job. We'll come out this way. Then we'll go right out of the harbour here, up this way, and then we shall probably skirt straight in like this. Try and make the best use of what I have. We'll run to a head, let's run to a head 2/3, try and think of fuel consumption. Plenty of armour-piercing rounds for the main deck gun now, and we do even have some reserve HE rounds stored below deck, but armour-piercing is primarily going to be what we're using, based on the fact that I, can't really afford HE rounds, as we do not have HE rounds stocked at this harbour, sadly. Scapa flows in the sector, is it? So it is. Lyness Naval Base, Belfast Harbour, Liverpool Harbour, and the Cardiff Docks. So plenty of nasty shipping. We could sit around here. Might be a good area to go and sit. That may even be worth doing. Sitting in there, because we're going to get a shitload of merchant shipping. It's going to be shallow, but there's going to be opportunity. Oh well, as long as ours is working. Oh. Another U-boat just made harbour then. Or just fucking crashed in it, as far as I can tell. He sailed straight out of France. Fantastic. Go Quebec, kill him. I'm working on it. Fantastic. Okay, so far so good. Right then. They're training to be seamen, that's it. So far so good indeed. Right then. The new land sub, crafty bastards, that's it. There we go. Let's get out here. Okay. So sadly, I still don't have any people capable of making my life a bit easier in this submarine. Captain, let's get you off the roof there. Don't need you up there just yet. Herto, see if we've got any commands through. Listen to the radio for us, please. Shadow, let's run us to daylight running for now. I know it's getting daytime, so we might as well put us in daylight running. There's no real urgency. Nice one. Lovely. Daylight running. Staying up on the surface for now. We'll see how things go. You, I don't need you doing anything. I just need you to sleep for now. Literally just need you to rest. Nothing else needs really doing. We've been on vacation recently, which means our discipline is doing well. Naturally, I'd get very close to this shore, and I have to fucking slowly fast travel past it. Of course. Not bad at all. Nothing from command that I can see, so just keep your strength. Visibility is good in every direction. Very low. Look at this. Beautiful weather. Beautiful weather for a day's sailing. Right. Making good time at ahead 2/3. Yeah, we're doing well. So far, nothing urgent to report. Shadow. Have a look at the galley. The galley doesn't say how much food it's potentially got in here, but I reckon it's got quite a bit of... I mean, we've got loads in reserve, so I mean, it's not like a huge issue. We could put like our 100 stack of bread in here once the fish runs out, or even the fruit, really. Doesn't really matter, because we might as well start using it. Right, stop warming up torpedoes. We're not in combat environment yet. I didn't know he could use the hydrophones as well. That's interesting. Pretty much everyone can use the hydrophone. Okay, that's cool. Didn't know that. Right. Let's keep speeding up time. Can you put the 18 bread into... Sorry, can you put the 18 bread into the 28 bread? What do you mean? Am I being dumb? 18 bread into the 28 bread. No, that's... So that's bread. Right, that's bread, that's tinned fish, and that's tinned meat. Merge the stocks. I can't merge any of these stocks because they're all different stock. Lovely. I'm expecting a Sunderland. Yep, it's coming. Ah, the U-boat is currently on sale. What is the sale there, Drifter? How expensive is it? What's the damage? What are they asking for? Stop warming up. Okay, right, look. What I'm going to do, Bezdog, let's release him. Go and get some sleep. You take over in the diesels. That'll keep you occupied, you bastard. He's a bit of a fidget, his Shadow. What can you do? God, I feel so vulnerable in sort of late war. Just sailing on the surface. I should probably dive, but I'm still very close to our occupied territory. Okay, I am going to come and sit around here. It's risky, but the water's reasonably deep. Actually, it's only like 100 meters. If I get dive bombed by a Sunderland here, I'm banging trouble. So I'm not going to be able to crash dive. It's dangerous. Dangerous, but potentially I'm going to try it. No risk, no reward. Do you have a radar detector? No. It's £14.88. No, I don't have a radar detector. I don't have any auxiliary crew members, so I couldn't get one. Thing is, well, the problem is actually we've got to patrol. Yeah, we're going to come out here. The problem is we have to patrol the sector, and you're not going to be able to get 2,500 kilometers just sitting there. So we're going to come out to here instead. It's going to be more sensible. Making very good time. The ocean's a terrifying place. I mean, just think about it, right? You're here in this tiny little pocket of air. You know what I mean? Like, you just fit... It's flat for miles in every direction. No chance of any rescue. And the water that you're above is about 100... I mean, I suppose it's not that deep here, but 150 meters deep. You know what I mean? Like 150 meters. Coming into night time. Okay, change us over to red light running, please, for us. We come into nighttime run here. Fantastic. Keep us going. Very good time on the map. Okay, aircraft. Pause.
10 Uhr.
Already on approach. Okay. We've got a couple of options here. It doesn't look like a squadron, it just looks like a single target. So, Cauldron, we're going to get you up and fight it. Use flak. Get yourself up there. We're going to try and get it on target. Jaina, get on navigation. Erto, get yourself onto the radio room for us, please. And let's make this work. So, everybody, action stations. Man's getting up on deck as fast as he can. Start working him. Gotta wait for him to get a little bit closer. All ahead flank. There's no point diving. The water that we're in isn't really that deep. 140 meters. We'll never really... If he drops a depth charge on us, we're going to be bang in trouble. Water's not deep enough to get away. Let's give us 10 degrees. Let's give us 10 degrees right rudder. Hey, we got two aircraft coming in. We'll just have to try and deal with them both. Come on, my guy. Okay, Jaina, up on top. Right, I need you to use the UZO.
Yeah.
Get as many people on deck as you can. We've got to spot them. Got to start getting bullets down range. Quickly. Up, up, up. Thank you very much there. Jump to the right. Sorry, I'm just going to have to ignore chat for the moment. I've got to focus on the aircraft that are on approach. There we go. Now that he's spotted. Oh, here they come. He's coming in. Back emergency. Back emergency. Slow us down. All ahead full. Right, where's this second aircraft? How we doing? Just keep working them, lads. Can't really see. Come on, keep them working. 2 short Sunderlands. I reckon I can knife fight. Oh, they've fired up a flare. Keep it going. There's one of them. That's the one we're shooting at. There's one over here apparently as well. Oh, he's coming in. Right, stop. Back emergency. Stop, stop, stop. Just engage aircraft. All ahead full. Go, go, go. Pump those engines, you bastards. There's not much I can do about this. I've just got to keep shooting them. Come on, man. Find your target. Let's see. One's coming around on the bow. There he is. Okay, we're finally getting some shots on the other one. So whenever they line up their attack runs. Okay, we're starting to get shots on this guy. Okay. So this guy, where is he? He's starting to make an approach. Right then. What we're going to do... This is a bit of a bad angle. I want to turn into him if I can. So let's go 35 degrees right rudder. And then try and stop if we can. Or I could try and turn away from him. Should I turn away or into him? I'm going to turn away. Let's try it. No, that's going to give him full broadside. Back emergency, back emergency. Oh, this one's going to be right on the money. Oh, fuck, this one's going to sting. Not bad at all, just barely. Any flooding forward? Any flooding in the forward compartments? No, we just got away with that. Keep working that one target. Okay, no, we do have some damage. Where's the damage? We've got damage somewhere. Okay, apparently there's some damage. Bezdog, get up. We need you down here as fast as possible. Like, in an emergency. We're only currently making a head standard. There's fucking shadows ran off from engines to go and repair something. Okay, your other one's making a pass now. He's coming in from the back left, apparently. Can't see him, really. Where is he? So, we're there. Going that way. He's coming in over here from our left side. Can't see him because of the pause. There he is. Coming in from that way. Come on, give me speed. I need speed. Where is he? There's Bezdog. He's running back as best he can. Right. Right, all back, all back, all back. Head full, short Sunderland, shot down. Fantastic. Get on the other one for us, please. We've got one of them. All ahead flank. Okay. Whew. Can't he dive and change course? Not really. The problem is, right, is that if I dive, right, I obviously need to go deep because the Sunderlands are going to start dropping depth bombs on me, depth charges. The problem is that the water here is only 143 meters deep, which means I can't really dive to get away from him. Like 143 meters takes me to there, which is not deep enough to get away from late game depth charges. I'm going to get shagged. So I've got to fight. I've got to fight. I've got to fight. The water's too shallow. Okay, at least we've only got one to dodge now. Repairs complete. You go and get some sleep, you sack of shit. There's the one that was shot down. Keep working him. We're getting through loads of our fucking reserves. But I guess the more Sunderlands we shoot down, the less we're going to say... The less we're going to have to greet us. Oh, good hits, good hits. Come on, man, come on. Good shooting, good shooting. Come on, keep them connecting. You've got a bead on him. Come on, good lad. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go on. Don't let him dive on us. Oh, that's it. Good kill. Fantastic job. Well done, Cauldron. Right. Ceasefire. Ceasefire. Let the barrel cool down. Jesus. Wow, wowee. Holy shit. He's out for the count. Nice one. Head 2/3 for us, please, manoeuvring. Release yourself from the gun. You did a bang-up job there. Well done. Well fucking done. Okay, and just teleports back downstairs. Right, okay. In fact, you've earned some rest. Go and get some sleep. Jaina, take over on observation. Erto, you've reported everything that you can. Go and get some sleep. Well fucking done. Well fucking done. Holy God. Oh! Oh! That was rough. Oh, that was rough. 143 meters is is more than enough water as long as they don't know your position. But they do know my position, Cooler. If they start, and basically the problem is it takes time to flood ballast, right? It takes time to flood the ballast tanks. All the while, you don't have anybody shooting at them. And so they come in on an attack run. If you are in the middle of the diving process, and you are caught in a Sunderland attack run, you're done. You're done. Right, okay. Let's get up and over here then. Start our patrol. We want to get into that sector as soon as possible, just to maximise our time in there. So well done, everyone. Just got to get away from the AO, and then we're good to go. Say goodbye to those Sunderlands. Fantastic. Very nice. Should be far enough out now. Or not quite. We're getting there, though. We'll get there. Okay. Don't need you with extra men on navigation there. Let's drop you. Excellent. Vacation's done fantastic for the discipline of the crew. Done really well. Very happy with the outcome. Excellent. If you dive at 150 feet and blow ballast at the right time, you can leap out of the ocean and, yeah, like, pimp slap it out of the air. That might be an idea, eh? Along with Quebec, I mostly pause the game, let the man, close to the valves, go manual on the E machines and set full power forward, down in about 30 seconds. 30 seconds is, like, not enough time. Not for a Sunderland. I wouldn't have said 150 meters was enough water. Just talking from my experience in the game, I wouldn't have said it was enough. It's better to go and fight the Sunderland than it is to... Because you can maneuver much better on the diesel engines than you can on the electrics. They don't go straight into the attack run. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. Right then, travel mode. We are out of it. Lovely. Hopefully they don't send more fucking Sunderlands after us. Right then, patrol sector reached. Let's get our radio man on there. Radio, listen. Right then, we're now in our patrol sector. Dive, take us down to periscope depth, please. Oh, transmission from headquarters, in fact. Let's have a listen. Get somebody on there to help you decode that. Let's change over our officers as well. Bezdog, go and get some sleep. Shadow, manage the diesels. Take 2 people with you. Jaina, go and get some sleep. Cauldron, go and take over on the navigation table. Let's radio in our successful patrol and wait for the transmission to come through from headquarters. And then we'll go down to periscope depth, see what secondary missions they have for us. Fantastic. You can't loot them as far as I know, Silverwing. Unless obviously it's changed. New messages. Okay, fine. Looks like we have crucial information that a freighter has been crucial technology has been loaded onto the freighter Gustav E. Ruta. It must be sank at all costs. Location is up here. I can only hope that that's moving away. They're moving away at the hell of a speed. Okay, let's go to a head flank then. We've got to get them before they leave our patrol sector. So, go and get some sleep for us, please. We're going to stay on the surface for now as we give chase. Hopefully without crashing into Ireland, if that's alright. If you can do it without crashing into Ireland, I'd be most grateful. Kind of a given, Skipper.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Don't you go faster underwater? No, no, because you have to run the electrics underwater. Unless you obviously use the snorkel, but in which that doesn't really gain much, sadly.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Probably catch them on a head full, not thrape quite as much fuel. They're now getting closer. We're now going to run onto the snorkel. So take us down to PD, please dive. Cauldron, get us on the snorkel. Comes the snorkel. Just in case they are using radar, so we can slink under the waves. Nice one. Okay, I love watching your U-boat streams. Between your soothing voice and the slow pace of this game, it's super relaxing for me and is most enjoyable. Thank you, Dr. Spanky. Down we go. Eventually, we'll get there. Someone will come and spin the tank. There we go. Sorted. Buoyancy is beginning to drop. Excellent stuff. And below the waves we go. Just like so. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. Fantastic. Let's do it. Down we go. So we're going to run at 7 meters, preferably. Continue our intercept course.
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloi.
Sink the Gustav E. Ruta. That's a problem. Right, we are now on station. It's very early morning. So only once we have visual contact are we going to drop the snorkel. So it's a bad time to engage, but we'll do what we can.
Jawohl.
Right then. Everybody's resting. Because we're running at top speed, or near to top speed, there's no need to really run on the electrics and or fire up the hydrophone just yet. We should be alright, visual-wise. It's a large convoy though, 5 to 10. Probably about 8 ships or so. So we're going to get a lot of money from this. We'll take our time as we go in. Okay. So like so, what we're going to do. Slow us down to... we're on a head standard actually, that's not too bad. Got to give chase. Close the distance. We have a range, visual range of about 4 kilometers, which is pretty good.
Zu Befehl.
Okay. So we're going to use the T1s primarily if we can, and then we'll go from there. When it's time to drop the periscope, or rather drop the snorkel, we'll switch to the electrics.
Jawohl.
Here we go. Now's the time. Okay.
Kapitän.
Aldrin, come and get some sleep after you've dropped the snorkel. Switch us to the electrics.
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloi.
Captain, take over on... First of all, well, actually, take over on navigation for us for the time being. We're now on the electric engines. Herto, to the listening room. Take an extra crew member
Aye,
with
aye,
you.
Herr Kaloi.
Shadow, release yourself from the engines. Go and get some sleep. Bezdog, take over on the electric engines with 2 extra members. PD, make it to 7. The hydrophone should start detecting our convoy soon. Wherever they are. There they are. We've got them. We're on the edge of our range here. Sadly, they're struggling to hold us at a sensible depth. Bring us up to 7, lads. Come on, get that needle up. We'll get it to 6 then. If I get 6, can you give me 7? Certainly try to. I need to get an engineer on the planes. Shadow,
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
it's that time. Start warming up the torpedoes. I should probably have been running in blue light running for a little while. Yeah, blue light running. Okay, so we've got 1 hour and 19 minutes. ON convoy will have escorts. Erto, begin your calculations on this guy as we begin up. 7 knot closing speed. From this way.
Jawohl.
So far, so good. Skipper, up periscope. Moving. ON convoy spotted. Cauldron, quickly get on the radio. We'll radio in our successful contact with the convoy. Probably for the best. Get back to your bunk. Oh, shit. Bear with us. Sorry, chap. Telephone call. Wonderful. Apparently I have missed a call from BT's technical department, besides from being on Virgin Media, but, you know, who knows, who knows. Right. Red light is for sex work. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting what kind of submarine this is. Right. Let's keep tiptoeing up towards our targets here. Speed up time a little bit. Ooh. Ooh, dear. Okay. Well, that's an issue.
Herr Kaloi.
That's a very big problem. 2/3. 3 corvettes.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
One of our ships is here. Don't tell us which one just yet. Hopefully it's not that corvette. It's going to be a bit of a tricky shot. Okay. Visibility is crap. So we're going to be relying on the hydrophone. So Jane, come down, just grab some rest for now. This would be a very long range shot, to be fair. But we need to see what we're dealing with. Too much noise. Not sure if there's any more ships here.
Kapitän.
Erto's got a good solution. 4 corvettes. Okay. Jaina, back up here for us, please. Use the attack periscope. Take someone with you. Shadow, come and make sure the depth steers are manned. Because I need you to give us a hand here. Bezdog, come down here. I want you to start warming up the T1 torpedoes. I don't need anyone in the engine room while we're running at this speed. Let's get people a hand. Let's do it like this instead, actually. You over here. Shadow, you warm them up. Bezdog, you're on the depth steers. There we go. Going to get those tubes rewarmed. Oxygen's doing okay. The visibility isn't terrible, but it's not great either. Just a little bit faster. Get to intercept. Only making 6 knots, which is, I understand, a little bit faster than them. Yeah, they're making 5. Going to take us a bit of time to intercept. 7 knots. I have none of them on visual. Not yet. One of these ships is the baddie. Right then, we're going to fire. Slow us down to a head 2/3. Hertov, 100% target solution. Let's get this working then.
Kapitän.
Okay, Tube 1 has been recently warmed, it looks like. So, firing point procedures. Firing point procedures on target A. Distance to target 2 kilometers. Bearing 269. I can English. 5 speed is a. You can see it all there, chat. Shoot Tube 1. Torpedoes away. 5 speed. Nice. 5 speed is knots, that's it. Knots is 5. Yeah, fuckers. Right, okay. Get some people helping you with the loading process. Don't know which of these ships is the bad one. We shall see. Should be able to track this guy a little bit easier. Ah, that's why visibility is so bad. Oh right, I see. We're in the middle of a like fog bank. Oh, that means it's perfect. Okay, in that case, Jaina, fuck off. There's literally no need for you. We're in the middle of a fog bank. They're going to really struggle to find us here. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Okay, what we're going to want to do is make sure that we're quiet. So, Bezdog, change us over to manual steering for us, please. They're going to start using the steering wheel. There we go.
Bestätigt.
Nice one. Hello, Flickshot. Good to see you, mate. Did you just tell Jaina to fuck off? I did. Okay, torpedoes covered half the distance.
Rohr 1 geladen.
In we go. T1 torpedo. Probably the neutral, considering the name of the ship, yeah. There's our target. In we go. Shot is about to go in. It's going to hit right on the bow. Right where we want it. Right below that mast. Excellent. Big fire on deck. This is the Cornwalls. Various other ships are at alarm. Fantastic. How was that? It's a hit. Fire on board. Doesn't say anything about minimal damage. Okay. Looks like damage was minimal. Yeah. Okay. Let's fire another one at it. Oh, why are you heating up the rear tube? Okay, Bezdog, quickly get down here and start warming up some forward fucking torpedoes. Can't tell over the hydrophone. He's at least taking some damage. There is a lot of fire on board, actually. They may struggle to put that out. Yeah, she's burning pretty good. Oh no. I spoke too soon, I think. Fire. Yep, fire's out. Yeah, I spoke too soon. Interesting. Right. Just gotta get... No, fucking Bezdog. Get up here and warm up a torpedo, you dingus. Christ almighty, their hard work. Okay, maybe that's the problem. Get him to warm up
Sehr wohl, Herr
one of
Kaloi.
those ones. There we go. Because they're trying to run from the same rack. Okay. Corvettes are coming out this way. Gotta hurry. Gonna sink it. Yeah, she's not taken on much damage at all. That's alright. We've still got her target locked. We can make this work. Keep speed with the convoy. Come on, lads. There we go. Shadow's loading up this torpedo. Get ready to send another one. That's going to be 2-3, I think. Blood tube 3. This one's fresh off the press.
Rohr 3 bewässert.
Shoot tube 3. Right.
Herr Kaloi.
He's loading a couple of T2 torpedoes. That is fine by me. There's Dog's getting that next one in there. From the Corvettes. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Okay, Herto. Start working this other guy.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Torpedokurs berechnen.
There we go. Start working him.
Herr Kaloi, Kapitän.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
Herr Kaloi.
There's Dog. Don't you fucking go anywhere. Warm up that guy.
Herr Kaloi.
We're going to hit all of the merchant ships in this convoy. Neutral or not.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
Torpedo going out. Fine, you can load it on your own. Swedish ship. We're taking it down.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag.
40 seconds. Ready to hit that bastard again.
30 Sekunden.
Just got to stay in the fog bank.
20 Sekunden.
She's listing, but she's not taking on any more water, I don't think. Yeah, they've managed to contain the flooding. It's a hit.
Feuer an Deck.
Fire on board. That's a huge fire. Oh. We being engaged? We're being engaged. They're shooting at us. I reckon they've got us on sonar. Yep. We're detected on sonar. Nothing I can do about it. Total water depth here. 2,000 meters. Okay. Well, we're detected on sonar. She's burning good. I'm hoping that'll be the kill. I don't want to spend any more time on it.
Herr Kaloi.
How's the solution for the other guy coming along? 73%.
Geladen.
Tube 3 loaded. Keep them warm. Here they come.
Kapitän.
Don't have much time. Come on, sink, you bastard, sink. Abandon ship. Let the fire consume it. We're never going to be able to get a torpedo up to there with that ship there. It's just going to hit it.
Herr Kaloi.
Come on, come on. 82%. Abandon. There you go. They've abandoned it. The fire's going to take it. Right, shoot another one. Go.
Herr Kaloi.
Herto.
Kapitän.
84% is going to have to do it. Flood tube 2. Okay. Firing point procedures on target A. Distance to target 3 kilometers, bearing 269. Target speed is 4 knots. Ship ready, tube ready, shoot tube 2. Tube 2 shoots. Okay. So that guy is going down below the surface, so he shouldn't get in the way of this other torpedo. Could fire a salvo, but there's probably no need. Okay, Herto, start working this guy. Corvette that's coming in. Start working him. We'll get a T2 on him if we can. I don't really want to waste a torpedo on a Corvette, but we'll do what we can. They are trying to engage. They are trying to engage us. They're using sonar. They're just trying to estimate where we are. Right, take us down, dive. Take us down to 50 meters.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Head 1/3.
Boot 2 geladen.
Sonar. I've got us dead to rights. It's gonna suck ass. There's nothing much I can do about this either. Okay.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
Half the distance. Could rise to the surface, then use the front gun? No, it'd be a bad idea. Okay. Gotta hope that lands a killing blow. Don't have much time. Flower class. Sonar. That Corvette, I don't know. That Corvette, I don't know. Gonna give me a lot of shit. Sonar, electric engines, and the gyro compass. Quickly, Cauldron, get over here, kill the gyro compass. We won't have, we've got 40 minutes of air. What's our navigation? If this fails, if this falls to 0, okay.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Get on there. Don't lose our position.
Sekunden.
30 seconds. Have a look at the name.
20 Sekunden.
This is our target. This Swedish ship, the Gustav I Oruta. This is our target. There's the torpedo. Gotta sink it. Deploy decoy sausages. That's it. Dive very deep, well into the red zone. I'm working on it. Nice hit. Huge blaze at center mass.
Treffer.
It's a hit. No report on damage. Doesn't look that bad. They should be able to get that under control. No one's on me just yet. I think I'm alright for them. Don't know whether I can fire another one from this deep, but I'm bloody gonna try.
Torpedo ausrichten.
Herr Kaloi.
Get that shit warmed up.
Herr Kaloi.
Best dog, get some sleep for now. Keep it warm.
Kapitän.
Herto. Let's get ready to fire another one. Let's wait for Shadow to send that one into the tube. Tube 3 is going to be fresh. How can you sleep in that situation? It's true. 38 minutes of air. Okay. There we go. Blood tube 3. Oh no, I need T1s for that kind of distance. We'll take 2-4. Repeat target fire on target A. Tube 4 fire. Right, Shadow.
Kaloi.
Do us a favour, mate. I need T1s, not T2s. You get that T2 out of there.
Jawohl.
Is this up at the surface? Yes. God, don't you dare lunge in front of it, no. If that was a T2, he might have lunged in front of that. It will be alright. So far, they're not getting us. So many. Keep running quietly. Electric engines are at 85 decibels. We're as slow as we can go at a head 1/3. We're not cavitating. Just got to take it easy. Nice. What's the difference between T1 and T2? T1 is a steam-driven torpedo, slightly more reliable but older technology, very fast. T2 is a prototype electric variant, very unreliable but very quiet, very hard to detect as it comes through the water. It's very difficult to like maneuver away from because you can't see it. But the steam one is very obvious when it's coming, but it's fast, and so you don't have much time to get out of the way. So over greater distances, T1s are better. I care not for a ship like this, although he's in the perfect spot to try and engage him. No, he'll move off before I get chance. Let's start working this other freighter. So far we're not detected.
Kapitän?
Hold on a minute. What are you loading in there? Look. Swap that for that, right? No.
Zu Befehl.
Okay, fine. We're on T2s now for a bit. Yeah, the game just won't let me fuck around with the torpedo tubes, so T2s are our torpedo of choice for a little while.
Herr Kaloi. 30 Sekunden.
This guy's still burning, but he's not taking much damage. I'm not sure. It says that he's burning, but it's not. Okay, well, I'm hitting him with a second one. Well, this looks like a miss. Yeah, this is going to miss. Looks like he changed speed. He was going at 4 knots, now he's going at 5. It's a miss. No, it's a miss. It's not going to hit. Oh my god! How the bloody hell did they pull that off? Just the tip, I know, right? That's going to be a huge amount of flooding down at the stern. Yeah, the stern's getting dragged under already. She's popping a wheelie. I wanted to make sure she was gone. Fantastic job. She's treading water. Yeah, she's out. Ship's been abandoned. Currently, these guys can't detect me. My problem's going to be air. I'm going to start suffocating in 34 minutes if I can't open the distance. It's not good. It's not good. Okay. So, I know that you're tired, but I need you to keep working the target to a decent solution. Because Shadow's about as smart as 2 short planks. There we go. Load that with a T1. You guys help him. I need a T1 torpedo prepared and warmed as quickly as possible. Just so I can spear this last guy. That ship is under. Gustav has been sunk. We're very close to getting the target limit. These poor corvettes, they can't see me for some reason. Looks like they have passive sonar, but not active sonar. So it looks like I'm kind of getting away here, which is fantastic news. Right then. Hard to know, Scorpius, it's hard to know. Okay, so far so good. Tube 4 loaded. Right, start warming up tube 4. Don't tell me that was a... Warm this one up. Warm up T4. There you go. How are we doing on solution? 86%. By the time this is warmed up, we should be good to go. bad at all. The discipline's holding really well because of their vacation. Otherwise we'd be having a discipline drain. But at the moment we're doing fine for discipline. Okay. So far so good. Total water depth here is 2,900 meters. No way I could recover anything. Quite a lot of ships. Another large cargo convoy up here. Ideally, going after unescorted convoys would be better because it would allow me to use minimum torpedoes. Surfacing to use the deck gun in the midst of 4 corvettes is a nightmare. There's no way. Okay, come on, lad, get it warmed up, get it in the tube. We've got a 93% sonar solution on our target here, so let's get ready to send it. Okay. There you go, good lad. Erto, 94%. Blood tube 4. Okay. Target solution, 2 kilometers distance, bearing 265. Target speed is 4 knots. Ship ready, tube ready, shoot tube 4. Tube 4 is away. So they start really deep, but then they pop up. As you can see, they're designed to run at surface depth. The fog is really helping us out here big time. Okay. We can start making maneuvers to come away from these ships. These guys are both resting. Right. Let's get our remaining... Let's pull that out of that tube. I want to get it empty. Hope this gets the kill. Unloading. I want to get 2 T1s and then 2 T2s in there. Just in case I need varying levels of destruction. Half the distance, aye. Right, okay. I want you to load T1s for me, please, mate. Load T1s. Okay. Here we go. The final ship that we're going after. Unsure as to what it's called, but we'll find out. There's the ship. Looming out of the fog. Target looks good. We're going to be hitting it, looks like, at the bow.
Yeah.
Thank you very much there to Flickshot or Shadow Killer for gifting a sub to to Flickshot. Or for 13 subs. That's very, very kind of you. Here we go. Target shot looks good. She's a big fish. Empire Lawn. Here it comes. Beautiful hit. Big fire on deck. Large hole in the side of the hull. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's nasty damage. I thought that was a massive, like, deck gun then, but it's just a mast that's fallen over. I was like, what the fuck is that? Okay. 40 seconds to impact. It's a hit. That's good damage. He's taken on a lot of water. They're going to struggle to get that under control. I reckon she's done. With a hole like that in the hull, I reckon she's in trouble. Yep. Loads of water's getting under. They'll abandon ship very shortly, I reckon. Yeah. She's starting to get dragged down by the head. There's nothing they can do. Too much flooding. She's gone. She's out. Excellent. The question is, will she sink? They'll definitely abandon ship, but will she sink? That's the real question. Okay. Right. Now is the time to make like the banana. We got to get out of here. There's
Herr
dog.
Kaloi.
Engine room. Take 2 people with you.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
We gotta go. Fast. There we go. She's sinking. The fire should pull her all the way under. Fantastic.
Rohr 3 geladen.
As long as she doesn't achieve neutral buoyancy. No, she's out. Fantastic. Down by the head. Convoys engaged and destroyed. Completed our secondary objective for tonnage. We're good. Right then. Let's try a head 2/3. Slightly detectable on sonar. Go for it. Try and get out of here. Sonar detectability is 1%. We can hear him by the hydrophone. Known about these other ones. We've got to go. Right, okay. I've got a plan. Right, we're going to go deep, and then we're going to use the oxygen. We're going to use the scrubbers. Okay, that's my plan. Dive. Take us down. Herto, go and get some sleep for the moment. Dive, take us down to 150 meters. Shadow, once you've loaded that torpedo, we're going to come back and we're going to run the oxygen scrubbers for a bit.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Give him a hand, lads. Get it in there quickly. Are there rewards for sinking those corvettes? Not really. The British have got loads of corvettes, and they're relatively small fish to fry. It's the merchant ships we need to try and starve Britain, although I think at this point it's pretty sure that we're not going to be able to. But, you know, it's merchant shipping that's the target, not warships. Merchant shipping allows us to deny Britain supplies that they can use on the Western Front,
Rohr 4 geladen.
as well as food and things. That's our job.
Zu Befehl.
Right, come down here. Grab some of these potassium absorbers. Grab like 5 of them. Drag the fucking thing. Grab 5 potassium absorbers. Yes.
Jawohl.
You've got them? Right,
Zu
come
Befehl.
here to ventilation. We're now down deep.
Zu Befehl.
Open it. Put the potassium absorbers inside. And then run ventilation for a moment. Fantastic. He's going to go and warm up the rear torpedo tube, which I guess isn't terrible news. We're down deep, so it's not too bad. I'm hoping we'll stay relatively undetected.
Herr Kaloi.
Jaina, are you proficient? Use the hydrophone. No. You just need to buy time with those scrubbers. Won't get it up all the way. Does a bloody good job of getting us as much oxygen as we can for the shortest amount of time running the oxygen tanks. 150 meters has been achieved. There we go. It's all about buying us time. Detection. Gotta get away from. Potassium scrubbers have been absorbed. I've got time. I'm going to run this for the full 2 minutes. The electric engines won't thank me for it, but we should be alright. Discipline is now starting to struggle down at this depth. I've got 7 hours of discipline. I'll have even more if I release some of the crew members, but we'll be fine for now, I reckon. We're at alarm state. Yes, we are. Can't do anything else, really. Everyone's at silent running. 12% detectable. While we're running. Ventilate. We'll get it to 75 and then we'll kill it. Hello, up here.
Bestätigt.
Then go and get some rest. Ventilator is off. Go and sleep.
Bestätigt.
Ability's at 13% due to sonar. I feel like he has detected us. Here we go. This vessel uses sonar. This one doesn't. This one does. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. But this is the one ship that is using sonar. And that's the real challenge. Okay, he probably knows where we are at the moment. How much air have we got? An hour and 10 minutes. Okay, I can live with that for now. Okay, so far so good. Right then. 3 knots is the speed. I want to try and get away if I can. Interesting. Knocking him out would be a good way to go. I wonder if coming up this way is going to be a better thing. Let's come up this way.
Bestätigt.
Ahead 2/3. Let's go ahead full.
Kapitän. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Get as many men reducing the amount of fuel that we'll take as possible. Alright, it's all about fuel efficiency and speed at this point. Get away. This guy's coming right onto us. I may end up spearing him with a T2 if I can land it. He'll be the only one that can detect us with his sonar. So he'll be the target. Okay. Just gotta try and get away from him. He 100%. Does he have my number? He's making a pretty speed, but is he coming for us? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's got our number. Okay. Let's get on him then. Jaina, come off here. Let's get Herto on the hydrophone with an additional man. Let's get our T2 torpedo after him. Come and warm up the rear torpedo if you can for me, whichever one that I think that's this one. 2-5. Warm up the rear torpedo for me, please. There, Shadow. We're going to engage this guy as best we can. Right, hydrophone, this guy. Start painting a solution for him, please, Herto.
Sonarwellen, Herr Kaloi.
Pinged on sonar.
Sonarwellen, Herr Kaloi.
Nothing I can do. Got to knock him out before he can get all their shit to bear on me. 1 hour. Current depth. Too much work from officers. Got to try and get as much. Okay. Use that. Gives me 2 hours of discipline. Gives me 7 hours on the batteries. That's not too bad. Okay, get that ship warmed up and hurry. Cavitation is a large part of why we're detectable. Not much I can do about that. Oh well, we're not cavitating too badly, despite what this is. Okay. Flower class. Us on sonar. Have they alerted our position to the rest of the fleet? It doesn't look like they have. They're going to be over us soon. I don't have much time. I want at least a 90% solution. He's going to be on us in no time. He's making 11 knots. We're making 9. Won't be long before he's on us. Okay, Shadow's ready to go. Herto, keep climbing, keep climbing. It's dangerous, very dangerous. Discipline's got about 6 hours left in it. He's good. Okay. How's the generator doing? 7 hours. It's not too bad. Hold on. Closing. At 75% solution. I need to get it as high as possible. Running out of time. Go get some sleep. Don't need you warming up the front torpedoes. We just need to knock out this flower cloud. Okay. He's got depth charge racks, which is going to be a huge problem for us. Why I need Shadow in a state of rest. 83%. I want at least 90. Oh, but the torpedo's got to... Right, 85 will have to do. Flood tube 5. Snapshot on the Flower class Corvette. Fire tube 5. Up it comes to the surface. I hope that's enough. Gonna have to be dead on.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
I'm risking it all here.
Sekunden.
Looks like it's going to go just wide. Yeah, it's going to go wide. Look, it's going out this way. Yeah, it's wide.
Sekunden bis Einschlag.
He's basically over us now, so there's very little I can do. Right then, all I can do is try and rig for silent running. So, electric engines, ahead 1/3, change course, 20 degrees left rudder, swing it round this way.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy.
And we'll just take it easy.
Herr Kaloy.
Berto, grab yourself a coffee, son. Need you to stay on the hydrophone for us as best you can. We are now at the mercy of this Flower class Corvette. Here we go. Take us deeper, please, dive. Take us down to 190 meters. Take us deep. Why not a second torpedo? No point. Right, let's change over our officers. Bezdog, go and get some sleep. The engines. Okay, at this speed, we can get both of our engineers resting.
Herr Kaloy. Herr Kaloy. Ein Sonar hat uns geortet.
Very little I can do here. Just got to get people resting. Sonar is going to screw me here. Just got to try and dance with him. Hold depth, please, lads. You're doing a good job. Just need you to rest. If we take damage down at this depth, we're going to be bang in trouble. Misses. Okay. .210, get further into the dark zone. We'll hold at 190 for the moment. We're about at sort of 200, 295 at the minute. So far, he's not on course to hit us. Close, but he's not that close. Problem's oxygen. I'm not going to be able to knife fight with him forever. Only 2% sonar. You just hate being down here at this depth. Nice one. Okay. Been watching your VODs for over 2 months and I'm glad that I caught you live. Chat has been a lot of fun. Chat to you soon, boys. Skiddy boy, see you later, mate. Oh, God, big stretch. Big stretch. Big shack. Boom. Lovely. He's missed. Will he drop depth bombs? Depth charges, I should say. Interesting. Will they drop depth charges? Don't have much time. Try and get away.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Wasserbomben.
Depth charges. He's not on the money. Don't have much time to get... Oh, fuck. I don't have much time to get away.
Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi. Herr Kaloi.
Where's the leak? Spraying water in. Get a patch on that quickly. Get all available crew members to bilge.
Herr Kaloi. Herr Kaloi.
Okay, can't get people to bilge this just yet. Come on, Shadow, get that shit patched up. Okay, Skipper's bilging at least. Protection, it's alright. Bring us up. Don't want to go past crush depth. Get that shit patched out. Come on, hold us. Hold at 210. Come on, Shadow, get it out. Gonna have to run the pumps if we're not careful.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Erledigt. Schaden repariert.
210. Start getting water out.
Herr Kaloi.
Okay.
Herr Kaloi.
Cauldron. Running the pumps is going to get us detected again. Are we still sinking? Yes, we are. Okay. We've got to run the pumps at least for a little bit. Get some of the water out.
Kapitän.
Shadow, get over here for me, please.
Zu Befehl.
Run this pump.
Zu
I'll
Befehl.
get some of the water out. He's still going down.
Ei, Herr Kaloi.
Spin the
Ei, ei, Herr
valves.
Kaloi.
Pick us up. Blow the tanks.
Bestätigt.
Here we fucking go. Get the buoyancy up. Get all the compressed air we can in there.
Bestätigt.
Shadow, just unassigned for the moment. I need you to just
Herr Kaloi.
wait here. There we go. Needle's starting to go up. compressed air is struggling to get the water out of the ballast. Yeah, compressed air is struggling to get the ballast tanks under control. How's the bilge doing? Minus 5% buoyancy. Minus 3. Minus 12. I don't have enough compressed air to do this again, so we're just going to have to come up to the surface and run on the surface and just try and avoid the destroyers. Okay. Maybe a mechanic. For the minute, just manage the dive steers, give them a hand getting it up to the surface. Switch to the electrics. Switch to electrical steering. Come on, Shadow. Get him to switch to the electrics. Okay, he won't switch to the electrics. Switch to electrical steering. Yeah, they won't switch back to electrics. For whatever reason. So just get them to help improve depth keeping. Get 2 auxiliary members down in the engine room. Slam it forward. Hold us at PD. If you can. Right, we'll flood the tanks, but we'll try and hold at periscope depth. If we can. No, that's a shit idea. Pull it to the surface. Because I don't have enough compressed air to blow if I need to. Let's rest for the moment. Up we come. Going to be running flat out on the diesels. Yeah, she's still being pulled down by the head. You can see the kind of the angle that we're coming up at. It's only because of the fact that we've got the ballast tanks reasonably full of air that we've been able to come up. Just can't get the nose up with that much water in it. Now this is going to be the real trick, getting the fuck out of here. Shadow, down to the rear for me please. I'm going to need that diesel compressor running at decent crank. Surfaced. Just going to have to try and just leg it. All ahead full. Or flank even. Emergency speed. Air compressors running. And go on, load the rear tube then. Just you guys get as much water out as you can. Shadow, run here, get us to red light running. Over here, red light running. Slam those diesels. We gotta go. Detection. Crew of the Empire Lawn. I've just got to run. Got a decent straight line speed. We've just got to keep shifting. Transmission from headquarters. Oh, what do you guys want? Out of range. Kind of a bit busy, Command. Kind of a bit busy. Those pumps are still going yet. There we go. Last of the water is getting pumped out. Straight line speed is good. Compressed air reserves are filling up. Transmission from headquarters is coming in. Just got to yeet the fuck out of here. That's the first time I've had some real problems with like destroyers and corvettes, and even then it was the crush depth that was really getting us some grief. New messages. Right, new messages. Find the lost ship. Let's have a look here. One of our ships has gone missing. Last known coordinates are 55 north, 6 west. I've got to keep running north before I can go and check it out. How's buoyancy doing? Buoyancy's kind of holding. Okay. Flooding looks to be pretty much under control. Bilge is being pumped free of water by the pumping tanks. Fantastic. Jaina, keep yourself down below decks for now for us. Erto, just go and get some rest, go get some sleep. In fact, Captain, take over on navigation for the meantime, just so we don't lose our position. Get that rear torpedo tube loaded, and then we'll go and do this mission for command. Holy shit. Gotta get away from these guys, man. Gotta get further north and try and intercept one of these guys. 2-5 loaded. Thank you very much, Shadow. For now, mate, I don't need you doing anything. I just need you resting. Nothing to do on board other than just get the fuck out of this area objective. Holy crap. Of the 33 lost Farrow-class corvettes, 22 were lost to U-boats. So really? That's pretty cool. Was that, I'm guessing, by torpedo? Or by deck... Oh, it's got to be by torpedo. Not necessarily just by deck gun. That's an interesting statistic. So yeah, we had to surface. We're not away yet, but we're like just trying to outpace them in a straight line, see if we can break contact. Currently we're waiting for our O2 reserves. We very nearly sank then. You're fine, they can't see you because of the fog, but they can hear me. I'm really banging away there. Although 96 decibels. Surface noise is suppressing it though. We're good actually, we might be okay. Just get out of here. We're making an intercept course for this other group. Try and get some more tonnage under our belt, and then we'll go over this way once we've broken free. Only 59 kilometers. Just keep going north. That's that convoy very much dealt with though, so good job, chat. 2 to 4 should hopefully be unescorted. If that's the case, I can use the deck gun and save my torpedoes. Lovely. Right, take us down to PD, please. Dive. We'll run on the snorkel, if that's alright. Skip, change us over to the snorkel, and then over to daylight running. Snorkel's coming up, then back to navigation for me. There you go, get yourself on there. Take us down. Herto, you're going to be on the listening room for us, please, now, bud. Thank you very much. Then we're going to get on the hydrophone and see where this convoy is that's nearby. Slow us down to a head 1/3, please, manoeuvring. Fuel reserves are okay, all things considered. Very nice. Awesome stuff. Okay. Yeah, turn the gyro back on. It's a good shout as well. Gyro compass. Activate it. Gyro compass is back online. We're now down to periscope depth using the snorkel. Let's try and find our intrepid convoy here. They've just gone behind us. Okay, it's not a problem. Let's set intercept. We are close. Give chase. See how we do. Your man's warming up the torpedoes, which is good. And release yourself that extra guy. Visibility's great, all things considered. Just because we're going at a head flank that we can't really detect them. So it's currently 20 past 3 in the afternoon. Visibility's really good. Sea state is calm. Good time to use the hydrophone. Let's bring us down to a head 2/3. See if the hydrophone can start detecting people. It should increase in size as we slow down. Fantastic. Just finding the group. They're somewhere within this circle. Normally just cutting right down. There we go. They're not too far from our objective. Right then. Unarmed. Pretty good. Contact new propeller noise. I think that's another convoy escorted. They're moving our way. Okay, we got ourselves a Swedish ship. I think we'll take that Swedish ship down. So let's see. This guy is armed, so that guy will need torpedoes, but the other two ships, as near as I can tell, are unarmed. So let's see here. Jaina, you've done a cracking job on navigation, but go and get some sleep for me. Cauldron, up to the attack periscope, please. Take some additional help. Herto, get some rest. You've done a good job for us there, mate. Bezdog, go and get some sleep as well. Shadow, there's probably no need to have anyone take over on the engine, so just keep warming up torpedoes. Cauldron, this is going to be your target once you get on station. And I want you to work this rear target. Start identifying it, find out everything about it, and we'll use one of our T2 torpedoes to engage. In terms of visibility, we should probably drop the snorkel, just to make us a bit harder to detect. Jaina, just come over here, lower the snorkel, switch us to electrics so that we don't cause alarm. Is the gyro back on? Yes, it is. There we go. Snorkel's down. Skipper, go get some rest. Switch into electrics. Reduce our signature. Fantastic. Right. Solution 16%. A C3 British tanker. Ahead standard for me. Let's get faster than them. 95% chance to hit. Empire Little. Fantastic. Definitely a British ship. Right then. Launch torpedoes. Flood 2-1. T2 is warmed up. Should be a relatively easy hit. So firing point procedures on target A, Empire Little, C3 class cargo ship. Distance to target 2 kilometers. Bearing to target 281. Speed is 5 knots. Ship ready, 2 ready, shoot 2-1. Fire. Quite a long range shot for a T2 torpedo, but it should make it. As an opening hit with a good solution, T2 should do fine. Again, the only I'm probably going to surface and deal with the other two using deck guns. At the minute it looks like he's very far off, but this torpedo is very slow. So as he moves over, this torpedo should start to line up. So far so good. Fantastic. So we're tracking the torpedo in. Is the pump still running? It should turn off. Those T2s are so slow. They are. They're, like I say, they're an experimental electric drive, but they are just appallingly slow. Which is a real shame, but what can you do? There we go. Target is starting to line up. It's entirely possible we could miss. Again, these guys don't know that they're being stalked by me yet. Covered half the distance. So far, so good. U-boats, wood scrap. I enjoy U-boat much more. There's much more micromanagement to go on. Cold Waters, unfortunately, is just it's really arcadey when you compare it to something like this. Not that this isn't like this isn't exactly the pillar of realism, but it can be. You know, you can play in first person with the manual TDC and everything like that, so you can make it quite an enjoyable experience. Here we go. Shot looks good. Looks like we're going to be hitting it just at the port side 4 of the main superstructure on the bow. It's a very good place to hit a ship if you can. None the wiser. There we go. They do have men on watch. But again, against the sea state, it's almost impossible to see that torpedo. They'll have no idea it's coming until it's too late. Incoming hit. Big hit. Nice hole in the side of the hull. Knocked a mast right over. again, they've got a lot of firepower, so you don't want to engage. Oh, interesting. Where did they go? Oh well, apparently I lost them. Serious damage. I would have thought so too. There we go. Let's take a look at our handiwork. That is a hole in the hull. They're going to struggle to deal with that. That's a big hit. Once they abandon ship, we can surface and sink the other ones with deck guns. Nice one. Go on, watch still hasn't realised it'll buff right out. Yep. Very nice. So she's starting to list to starboard now. Quite heavily, might I add. As she takes on water, she'll start to sink lower and lower. And then water will start lapping onto the deck. And then, my, she will be in trouble. So that's the Balroy. Rudolph. There is no fire. I wonder if they've managed to get it under control. Interesting. I don't want to surface while she's still up. So let's just keep pace with them. Let's see how they... I would expect them to start taking on more water here. Yeah, the list is starting to get more serious. There will come a point where it starts to slosh up onto the deck. It's just taking a very long time. Contact, new group. They're abandoning ship. They're abandoned ship. Excellent. So I've just got to wait for her to go under, I believe. They're abandoned. All the main guns are abandoned. Take us up. Start our handiwork. Head standard is good. Yeah, they've decided that they can't save her. Yeah, look at that. Water's starting to lap up onto the deck now. Just too much flooding for them to deal with. There we go. Water's starting to creep on up. There you go. You can see us just on the horizon here. Just poking ourselves above the water. There we go. Very hard to spot U-boats. I mean, if you think about it, right? If I go and fly over to these guys here, like this guy, right? If we go at like eye level with some, like, here, like, I mean, look at it. We're a tiny little signature. Very difficult to hit with a gun, let alone. Right then, let's close in. Cauldron, release yourself from there. Captain, up on the UZO for us. Cauldron to the deck gun. Take 2 additional crew members for loading. Should be good. This guy's listing, but isn't actually taking that critical amount of flooding. She's trying to sink, bless her. But with an abandoned ship, it should be fine. We can always come back, pump up a couple of armour-piercing rounds in there. Looks like, yeah, there's a small fire below deck. Nothing too serious, though. There are small fires on board, but nothing that might sink her. Yeah. She's gonna go. It won't be long before she's out. Right then. Let's get on that main gun then. So, Cauldron, let me manually assign control for us. And then let's do it like so. Give me 10 degrees right rudder for us, please. Armour piercing is loaded. Good man. Let's go from our smaller stock of armour piercing reserves in slot 3. And then let's start our bombardment as we get closer. Probably a little bit over, I would say. Sadly, zooming in doesn't quite have the same effect anymore. Yeah, I want to get closer before I start spamming rounds. Let's get inside just for a moment. And get Shadow, or no, let's get Bezdog to run the diesel compressor. Make sure we've got enough shit. Right. Cauldron, manual mode. Here we are. Typical warning shot, that's it. That was a hit. Could aim for the superstructure, but we kind of want to aim for the waterline with AP. So we'll just close the gap as best we can. Head full for us, please. 5 degrees left rudder. Just speed up time. They're trying to maneuver around us, but... There we go. Whites of their eyes and all. Let's get some holes in that hull. Beautiful shot, right on the waterline. That one's a nasty one. Shot loaded and a little bit high, but it should do the same job. That's a nice one, right on the waterline. Wait for the hull to expose itself. Very nice. That's a good one, right on the waterline. One at midships. Oh, very high, but that should be a write-off for him. Slow us down, please, manoeuvring. Head 1/3. Leave him just here for the moment. Let's have a look. So, in terms of damage to this vessel here, I mean, is she going to take on any water? Oh, no penetration, no penetrations. Interesting. Absolutely zero penetration. Oh, hello, cat. Just made a lot of scorch marks on the hull. Interesting. Okay, in that case then, let's get a fire going. Jaina, can I get you up to the flak gun for us, please? Let's get some fires started.
Oh, yeah.
Swing us round left for me, please, helmsman. 20 degrees left rudder. Armour piercing, they said, yeah. Get that shit reloaded.
Feuer an Deck.
There we go. Just get some fires. This is one way of doing it. Go ahead 2/3. Another small fire. Great stuff. That's quite a large fire, actually. That might do it. Quite a bit of fire on board, actually. I'm quite surprised. Oh no, they're stomping it out. Yeah, I suppose it's only a fucking flak gun fire. That's alright. There we go. Good amount of fire on board now. HE just hitting all the bits of wood and stuff on the crate, sitting on deck, starting little fires. All good stuff. Yeah, it looks like that other ship back there is going to need a couple of armour piercing rounds. I can't believe I got no penetrations on the hull. Swing it around. I've still got fires on. No, they've just put it out.
Feuer an Deck.
Nice one. We've got 2,500 rounds, so it's not much of an issue. Just keep working her until she burns up. Looks like we're finally starting to get some flooding on board. There we go. She's a goner, finally. They've chosen to abandon ship. Look at that. There we go. I wonder if she did start to take some flooding at long last. That can't have all been fire damage. Look at it. Just a dirty great scorch mark. No penetration. Oh. Boing. Shoot the dinghy. No, can't shoot the dinghy. Well, we can. Well, it doesn't do anything, sadly. It's not modelled. Very nice. Right then. Look at you steaming ahead, knowing you're next. Look at this. Look at you. Alright, deck gun crew. Let's hope that this one's a bit easier. Probably a bad idea to go toe-to-toe with this guy. I'm going to come across his bow. Good shot. Another good shot. Get one in the superstructure. You know what, I'm going to fire 5 rounds of armor piercing. One last one, and then I'm going to get some HE loaded. Pump it into the superstructure up top. 5 rounds. HE there. Good shot there. Try and hit the funnel. Nice one. And then one good shot right in the side. Lovely. Right, okay. Then nice one. And then let's just get Miss Jaina here to start spraying it down. I'm going to switch to Miss Jaina. There we go. Manual mode.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Maybe that rudder, won't it? There we go. She's starting to go down by the head. Fire on board. That could be good enough. Yeah. Oh no, look, there you go. Got a penetration there. No penetration there. We've got, yeah. We've got 1 penetration. One penetration, and she's starting to list very heavy to starboard. Fucking propeller's going to come out of the water at this rate. Look at that. Nice one. Very cool. She is. The fire's out, but water is starting to lap onto the deck. As water pours in through the hull. Propeller's sticking out of the water. She's kind of driving her nose in. I'm not sure whether this will be enough to wipe her out, but she's definitely listing. She's definitely listing further. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's taking on water. At what point will the crew abandon her? So I've got to go back for that other ship. Sink that one. Come on, you bastards. It's a lost cause. Just abandon it. Oh yeah, that's quite a lot of water up on deck. Come on. Come on. Alright, let's give them another fire to think about. Get some of their guys off of damage control. Gonna take a little bit to hit this guy. There we go, another fire. Nice one. Just a little dink. Oh god, instantly put out. I guess it's still going strong then. You bloody bastards. You're taking an absolute monster to kill it. I'm trying to save my torpedoes, so... for the big fish. For the fish that really need it. In situations like this, I'm not too bad.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
26 degrees right rudder. Try and pick up a little speed as we turn. Like the worst U-boat crew ever. Wait, you're sinking a neutral ship? Yep. It's moving in a convoy with allied ships, and this so far 2 ships from the Swedish Navy have been responsible for delivering crucial technology between Britain and America. So it's quite clear that they're either disguising or, you know, using Swedish ships for their own military use. So Sweden ain't safe from me, sadly.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Thousands of rounds I'm putting into this. Well, more like hundreds. Nice one.
Feuer an Deck.
Just keep working them. If we can get multiple fires, they'll struggle to put it out. Reload. Get in there, we'll get there. I just don't want to use my precious, like, ammunition. Like, okay. You know what? I don't want to use my... yeah, look at this. Look at this bastard. Hate you. Right. Manual mode. Get the AP back in. You bastards. Don't want to use too much of my precious HE because I can't get any. That was a good hit on the waterline. See if we can get one aft as well. Try and spread the flooding right up the ship. Get one at midships. Nice hits. Slow us down to a head 1/3 for us. Take it easy. Right then, any penetrating hits there? Those should probably go stop, shouldn't we? Stop. Right, so penetrating hit there. And see all the bullets. We got some penetrating hits from our machine gun of all things. Penetrating hit on the stern. Non-penetrating hit on the stern. Looks like the bow seems to be the weakest place. Looks like the engine compartment's armoured for whatever reason. You can see the amount of bullet holes, yeah. A couple of penetrations there from the machine gun, but nothing outrageous. Nothing that's going to sink this bastard. Are you starting to take on more water now? No. What does it take to kill this fucking ship? The Swedish build their ships tough, let me tell you. Right, okay. Have another one, you bastards. Look, I've got loads of armour-piercing rounds. I'm going to keep using them on you. You've used most of my AP stock now. You stupid ship. It's like bucking up at the stern because of the amount of water it's taking on at the front. Ooh. An armour-piercing round as well. Must have hit like a fuel can or something. Not leave position, but just sit tight while I go and investigate. Reasonably large fire. Oh, there we go. Some good holes in the hull. That's a nasty hole, that. That's a huge hull. Come say hello inside. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That is Phil Swift. Right. There we go. Lots of water lapping on at the rear. Yes, that's game over, I reckon. They've abandoned ship. There she goes.
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God, if air gets trapped in the bow and like it achieves like neutral buoyancy, I'm going to be well upset. It looks like it has. Thank you very much there to Hank North for gifting a tier 1 sub to Rifleman. First time gifting their sub in the channel. I appreciate that. Very, very kind. He's still not done. He's still not done. He's achieved neutral buoyancy. There's like an air pocket in the forward compartment. Okay, Jane. Get a fire on. There you go. He's done. Right, okay. Now we need to get back and sink the other ship that was like way out over this way. This one that's just listed. There we go. Fire's consumed her. Wonderful stuff. All for the price of 1 torpedo as well. Not bad at all. 1 torpedo and several thousand rounds of ammunition from 2 various guns. Radio the ship, you lose money, do you? Pretty sure it all adds up. Radio. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, it adds up, so I'll get a higher figure. I'll get a higher total. Can you loot it? Don't think so. I think the water's a bit too deep here to go down to the wreckage. There you go, yeah, 26,700. That's a lot of money, Jesus. I suppose we did sink all of those other ships and we didn't radio them in. Right then, speed up time, and then let's rock and roll. Awesome. Right then. So all we need to do with this one is just get a fire on deck, because there's no crew to put it out. It should be pretty relatively, well, should be pretty simple, he says. Right then, helm, just come this way a little bit. Just so I can get on target, and then we should be good to go. Just got to wait for the ship to clear the railing, and then we are golden. Can you board it? I don't think so. I don't think I can board it. Does anybody know if I can board it? I probably can't, can I? There's probably, yeah. Board it with your sidearms. I don't know if there's... I have a sidearm, and I have a helmet. Not unless you buy a few cutlasses. I'm pretty sure you can't board a ship like this. I'm almost certain. Almost. Why else have sidearms? I don't know, Snowman. For, like, special events? I haven't a bloody clue. Field executions. I don't know whether I can get on board that ship. I mean, we'll give it a try, chat. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try, right? Oof. That wasted me ammunition. There you go. Right, you get off that gun. Just sleep, I guess, or something. Just something that isn't on there. Get close until you see a green helmet. Okay. I mean, let's get your man... Let's get him a sidearm. Cauldron? Don't grab one of the 2 sidearms. Have you got one? Yes, you do. Oh, you have your gun with you. Come up here. To the front of the ship. Maybe I need to be closer. Can't select him. Save first? Okay, I can put a save out, I guess. It never hurts to save. Can't seem to get on board, yeah. And then it says that you can board ships, come close until you see a helmet icon.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Herr Kaloi.
I'm pretty bloody close. I wonder if this is because it's like abandoned, it won't like let me on it. Like, I wonder if it's because it's...
Schneller, schneller!
Yeah, I think this is because it's like mostly done for, isn't it? I'm just gonna sink her. Clearly made to Treaty of Versailles standards on flammable materials. Or the League of Nations, I should say. Anyone for a fire. Anyone for... Has anyone got a Molotov cocktail I can just chuck over there? What? Right. Load the armor piercing. I'm strafing the waterline with the fucking machine gun. Apparently that does fuck all. Thank you. Yes, you can board ships. Coming close till you see a helmet icon, turn right, select an officer. Board it when it appears. Follow the prompts. You level up your fire mage. Apparently, yeah. Maybe it's just for aircraft, that one. I don't know. We'll switch back to HE. Only for missions. Give it a cannon shot. It doesn't need a cannon shot. My cannon shots are precious. I'm just gonna... Burn, you motherfucker, burn! This ship's ridiculous. Where's the sweet spot? Where is it? Die! Hit near the guns for ammo, I'm trying to. Shoot the cargo boxes. What is this? Look at it. It's already dead. No, it isn't. It's not sunk. I don't get the credit for it if it doesn't sink. I can't claim the money from it if it doesn't sink. It's costing me more than shooting it. I refuse to use a torpedo on it. Why won't it die? It's got... Look. It's still classified as alive. I'm mad. I'm so triggered. Look at the bullets we've pumped into it. I've strafed it on the waterline. I've done everything. He sports suspiciously cheap rounds. Yeah, okay. Right, deck gun. You're right. Jaina, come down to the main deck gun. Just get some point blank 88s into the side of the hull. Can load it yourself, can't you? You'll be alright. Takes you a little while. Grab 2 crew. How was that? Was that better? You like that? Try that, you bastard. Oh, that looks significant. Is she listing a bit more? Or is the sea state just getting rougher? Hard to tell. Any day. Any day she's going to sink. Oops.
Feuer!
Fire! As well. Oh, we're at alarm status. I can't even put the radio on. We're at alarm status, ladies and gents. Oh, she really wants to. She really wants to. I know you do. I know you want to sink. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's like luring a badger out of a set. Come on. Hit the front. There's no point in hitting the front. I'm using like all of my ammunition. I have a feeling like the water's going to take her any second now. Any second. At this rate, we're going to sink. 2,000 years later, it really is. There you go. We'll put a couple of armor-piercing rounds into the bow. Will that be enough? No. Hello, cat.
Hüllenbruch, Sie sinken.
Oh! 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 It's happening! It's happening! Pat says he's a really happy man. Right, okay, awesome. There's also some shite as well. Let's grab that report. It's a good amount of credits. Right then, so what was in the crates? So what's that? 19 sausages. 19 sausages. 19 dried fish. Let's bring them aboard. Okay, how do I grab them? I need to, like, go to you. Let's release you from there. Let's get you to sleep. Jesus. Right, okay. Sleep. You. Just rest for now. Yep, sleep. You, sleep, and you. Get yourself up on deck. Because we need to grab this food. Get up here, you bastard. Come here. Get up on deck. Come here, you idiot. Get on deck. Right, okay. Lovely. Grab that. Place on the deck. Get those sausages on board. Okay, storage room. Why do you have a random piece of scrap on you? Okay, well, Bezdog then. Bring those 19 sausages into your inventory. Yes. Put them in here. Okay. What we need to do. So the galley is running out of stuff. So let's grab the fish. Let's put the fish in there. And then let's also put the vegetables in as well. That's a good amount of food. Right? What I need you to do. Bezdog, come up here. Right? Get the sausages from the chest. Bring them down here. Transfer. Yes, go. Right? Once you got all of them, we can go and get the rest. Probably empty some. I've got a little bit of water in the different tanks. Just small amounts of water. Nothing major. Not that much forward either. From some of that. Lovely. Good lads.
Kapitän.
Baldrin we can get doing some heavy lifting as well. Need the last of the sausages. They're being moved at the moment. Okay, well apparently they got all the sausages. Right. Next crate was where exactly? There's one. Place on deck. Plenty of sausages in this one too. To the storeroom down here. 20 scrap. I am well confused.
Herr Kaloi.
Who's got 20 scrap that's trying to be moved? Who has 1 scrap? Why do we have 1 scrap? Can I just throw it out? Okay. Look, you, come up here. Not ventilation. Take this 1 scrap into your inventory. Just get rid of it. Put it in the door. Put it in the chest, and we'll throw it out. Why is this being so difficult? Bring 37 sausages down here. Yes. Get as much help as you can. It's not difficult, lads.
Kapitän.
Sausages for days, yeah. Did you grab anything? Did you grab anything? God, the game's AI makes me shit my pants sometimes. Right, you get up the fucking ladder, right? I'll grab him myself if I have to. This is like a huge food hall. Get up the ladder. Climb the fucking ladder. Fucking RAF could come at any minute. And fucking here I am trying to get sausages below deck. Open. Storeroom. Go. Go. Yes. Yes. Why won't you do it?
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Herr Kaloi.
Right, okay. So Shadow's got that in his inventory. Okay, that's fine. Swap it for this. No? No? Okay, fine.
Kapitän.
Herto. Can I reason with you? Storeroom. Drag all 37 sausages down to the storeroom. Yes. Come upstairs. Okay. Herto isn't a complete Mongoltoid. Looks like he can move my sausages for me. Thank you. Is it because it's probably because he has the sidearm. You are right. Okay, there we go. Put that back.
Zu Befehl.
You are right. That's probably the reason. There we go. Execute Shadow.
Herr Kaloi.
It is getting that way. I'm getting there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Mr. Panzer Kampfwagen 6 or 6 Tiger. Thank you very much for the 3 gifted subs, mate. That's very, very kind. Mr. Mythic Stalker, Brother Bolter, and Bryce Van Vren. Enjoy your subs. Thank you very much. Okay. All I need is this shit to get below decks. They are offloading stuff slowly.
Yeah.
It is happening. Look at those buns. Look at those buns of steel. Those German buns. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it feels dirty. Let's go. Look at that. Oh dear. It looks so wrong. It does, doesn't it? He grabbed the sausage. Way too many sausages, that's it. Lovely. Right, well, that is that done. Let us see here. Could get fellas back up on deck here. I think they're grabbing the rest of the stock. Yeah, it's going to take them a little bit of time. Don't mind us, RAF. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Okay, skip. Let's give me manual control. Because I want to just line up all of the guns that are fucking pointing every which way. There we go. And like that. Lovely. And then let's get you down on the main deck. Lovely. Realign the deck gun. Right. Oh, Jesus. They shots in our hull. The hell are they? Are they hits we've taken? Yeah, that's definitely a hit. That's a scorch. That's a scorcher. That looks like a scorcher. Up we go. Want to talk about that, Q? Not at all. Right. Awesome. Okay, so how's the sausage brigade doing downstairs? They're still dragging shit. Ah, well. They'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Nice one. Right. Well, so far so good, like. I've got to get these supplies, though, because, like, food is, like, a really difficult commodity to come across in the game. So, like, actually getting, like, a decent bit of food is actually quite difficult. Where's that last crate? There it is. Place on deck. Got all this fish. Grab this. Matey boy. Storeroom. Move. 19 fish down there. Yes. Get some help. Just generally good advice.
Oh, yeah.
Talkus Runner there. 14. So many Quebec streams. The world is ending. I know, right? It's coming up to a 4-hour stream. Do you know when I said that I wasn't going to do 4-hour streams? This is what's happened. This is what... Because people won't grab sausages, it becomes a 4-hour stream. Because Swedish ships are made of the fucking Swedanium. So, I don't know, fucking Bjorntanium armor. It's ridiculous. Unbelievable. Bork armor, that's it. Melted down Volvos, yeah, that's it. That's why it's so strong. And once they've got all the fish on board, we'll be able to top up the galley, and then we'll be in a good spot, I reckon. We're going to definitely put the bread in the galley, because we've got loads of that. The Swedes use Finnish ships, floating Nokias, I tell you. It's true. Well, that's the last crate, so we can actually get a shimmy on now. What we will do... God. Please, Mama, no. Don't make me do it again. Okay, I'll probably save here, and then I'll sink this next convoy next time. I think that's probably fair. It's probably time to go now. Right. Get these last few items sorted. Go ahead 2/3. Those guys are still transporting various goods, which is fine by me. Let's get Bezdog to rest. And on the engines for a while. Shadow take over in the diesel room. So far so good. Nothing new to report from command, so you might as well just get some rest as well there, Herto. Keep your combat real. Oh, Jesus. Well, hang on to your hats, people. And watch yourself on the deck. There we go, just the last couple being brought aboard now. Fantastic. Lovely stuff. Last few sausages are making their way downstairs. I think they probably got washed off, didn't they? Oh no, we've got them. Okay, so the galley then. Let's load up all of those extra sausages that we got. We've still got our bread and our fish, which is fantastic. So the galley is looking in really good shape, like all of a sudden. That's a huge haul. That's really going to keep us in the green, so Excellent stuff. Need to get more spuds when we get back to harbour, but otherwise, a very balanced diet for the crew. Very, very nice. Okay. It's not a 4-hour stream if it's a 6-hour stream. Very true. That said, let's save it there. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've got to have lunch. It's 4 o'clock. Christ. Jesus. Okay, well, thank you everybody for tuning in today. Encore, that's it. I'm going to leave it there. If you'd be interested in watching more games and stuff, we'd very much love to have you for Divinity Original Sin tonight. Mr. Native Fighter, thank you very much for the 12 months, sir. I'm going to miss the Divinity Sin Original unless it surpasses 2 hours. Yeah, it might. We'll see how it goes, Elf. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in today. If you would like to obviously see a little bit more of this, then do obviously follow the channel. Stay put and sit tight, as it were, because we will be we'll be playing this again in the not too distant future. We play various other games, FTL, you know, Papers, Please, just to name a few. We've been playing some Frostpunk, and This Is the Police as well. Very much a variety game streamer. I'm obviously obliged to shill the fact that I now have a Patreon just below the stream. So if you'd like to obviously offer in and just give us whatever you can afford to help keep the streams running, that would be fantastic. It's all going into the Moving Out Fund. There you go, Elf has very kindly provided that. The Long Dark, someday. Yes, Talker, someday. So yeah, that pretty much covers it. Thank you everybody who's been very generous with the subs and the bits, and thank you to Shadow Killer for donating as well. And yes, I shall catch you all tonight at 8 o'clock for Divinity Original Sin. So in about 3 hours and 50 minutes. It's getting there soon. Thank you very much there, Noel, for the 100 bits as well. So thank you again, and I'll see you soon. Take care, folks. Have a good evening. And yeah, look after yourselves. In which case, I'm going to find somebody who's worth your time now, so just bear with us with regards to that. Let's actually quit the game here before we get too far. There we go. Long live Quebec. With me luck on... I wish you luck on the Eurojackpot. I'll do my best. Also, don't forget that Alan Wake will be soon TM. Alan Wake is like a bit of a meme at the moment. More so than usual. Right, let's see here. Who else is online? So at the moment, Messi SE is playing something called Celeste. Not entirely sure about that one. Birdie is playing The Sims 4 Cyanide. Swat is playing DCS World. I think I will pass you over to Birdie playing Sims. So, this is Birdie Boat. She's a frequenter of the stream and Frostpunk extraordinaire. She's much better than I am. This is her playing The Sims. Do please send her my love. Prepare your cube loves and cube goods and everything else that's ready. Your cube armors for the raid. And I shall see you over there for a few minutes while she plays The Sims. So, thank you everybody again for tuning in today. Hopefully you've had a good time, and I shall catch you all this evening for Divinity. Take care, folks. Have a splendid evening, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.